3, 2, 1. Eyes open. Episode number 161 of the Left Hand Labs podcast is live. Man, I looked on the YouTube. Just a random night. Looked on the YouTube. This is after Relly Rell said something on Twitter like yo, what player was it we was talking? We was talking about some player. He said something that didn't make sense and got offended.
Whatever it was, I don't even know what
it never makes sense.
I know it made.
And so I looked and I saw and I'm like, oh wow, episode 19. This is episode 161. This is episode 19, the first one ever on YouTube. It was me and Relly Rell in here.
Man, I feel that's good to be a part of.
That was the first one. It's been going on YouTube now since episode like 96 or 95, but this was episode 19.
Damn.
And I was ripping Relly Rell to shreds. He was saying stuff on there that was making no sense at all.
What's something I said? I know. What
I don't remember what you said, but I just know.
Watching it.
I gotta, because it's so many. It's so many different things. We was talking about winning or stats, what matters. There's a bunch of different stuff like that. I don't know. You was saying stuff like who was it at the time? You say like, yo, this dude is the best player in this draft. I forgot who it was though. This was a long time ago. That was 2017. I gotta rewatch it. Go to youtube.com/shop Heirlooms. Everything is up on YouTube. You can see it there.
Bike Nation, by the way.
Sorry, it's a little bit of noise in the background. It's a little work going on and all that kind of stuff, but we still live now. But before we go any further, this is episode 161. Make sure that you rate and review the podcast on the iTunes podcast app and subscribe to the YouTube, like the video. If you look, all you got to do is write a little something, leave some stars, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, whatever you feel, just in the rack, because then I elevate the podcast and I give a voice for people of color, so we get ill and we can get paid for this. Then we could do an episode every day. You feel what I'm saying? It could be all sorts of all of that. Can you think of anybody that wore number 61 in the sports? That wore number 61.
That's a Rodman type number.
I can't think of anybody off.
I don't think I can think of anybody that wore. Well, my bad, because I'm only thinking about basketball. I forgot.
Any sport.
61.
It get hard.
If 61 was in a pile of jerseys, nobody picking that shit.
It get hard. It get difficult. We do this before we even get the episode started. So let's just see. They can see what we looking at right now. Number 61.
You sure you want to see anything? You looking at? Y'all see that? Oh man, a lot of orange.
Ain't nothing crazy up there.
Mad orange up there.
Anything you want to say? This Relly Rell. If you've been listening to the podcast, then I'm sure you've heard of Relly Rell before. So you don't really need a formal introduction. But if anything you want to say, get off to the people.
I just want to say that that's crazy. I always got something to say.
And now you drawing a blank.
Let me see. I like coming up here. I want to say that. You know what I mean?
You don't come often. That's
I got
every Monday.
But you know what though? I put it like this. We know Martin that's another debate. We know Martin is the greatest show ever, right? But dig this.
Martin's the
greatest show ever, right? But dig this. Bruh Man wouldn't be Bruh Man if he came every episode.
I hear that.
You gotta sprinkle it in a little. I think you gotta sprinkle it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So you appreciate him more when he come I mean, that's why Lonzo, but not Lonzo. What's the father name? I forgot.
LeVar.
They kind of do they blackball him? He don't come on no more at all.
No, he not. Just Lonzo played horrible in the bubble. But LaMelo about to get drafted number 1. Don't worry. Or not. Well, he's not gonna get drafted number 1. But he probably the best talent in my opinion.
I think, he was smart. He said, I'm going to do this, get some money from it by just saying wow shit.
What was it? Was what he's saying really wild, though?
Yeah.
I don't think
said
so.
Some wild shit. He said, he's marketing. He's marketing the family.
That's a father talking about his children.
Nah. Come on, yo.
Ronnie Hudson. I found it.
Wait. I'm trying to think. He said a lot of wild shit.
He said some things. He said his son
He
better
said better
than
Jason
Steph
Kidd.
Curry and this, that, and the
That's
third.
wild.
I mean,
Like I said,
that's how he
it
feel.
was to bring attention, and now you know what I mean.
I don't think it was for that. I really think that's how he felt.
And that why he ain't doing it now?
Lonzo not playing good now. But he going ill when LaMelo come back though. Don't worry, he going ill.
I think he learned. And he done missed out all like.
But we can say that for when we get going. Tell him about your book. Tell him about social media to find you on, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I got a children's book out right now called The Special Kid. It's a real good book. It's about it's awareness to bullying and special needs. So it's a story where the underdog get all the glory. He comes back out on top at the end. And he basically showed that no matter what you go through, you still gotta have a good heart. Because he was a kid that was getting bullied every day, and when a bully needed help, he was the one that came through. So he took the Martin Luther King route.
No, but you didn't. You wrote this book. I don't think you said that.
Yeah. I wrote this book.
You wrote the book.
I wrote this book. So everything written by me. Actually, I'm happy because I just got the copyright certificate in the mail. So that's well. I don't care what you're doing, get it. If you sell hot dogs, if you got a brand and name it, you got to copyright it. Because people out here still, there's still shit you ain't even say it. It's still out your head. They just snatch it through the air. Like people still shit, especially like people still shit. So get it copyrighted. So now, if I see somebody, you could make a story about bullying, but if you got my character's name, you got his likeness. If it's anything inside your story that look like that's too similar to mine. We going to Judge Judy, baby.
You coming in for what Hov said? I'm coming in for 500%.
Exactly.
Don't. He said, do not put my verse on y'all records.
Yeah.
He did that before the Diss Summer Freestyle.
Yeah.
And you got another one coming.
Oh, another one coming. So this is something I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be the. This is actually work. It's good because by the time this come out, it'll be close to Halloween, and this one I consider it's like a Black Goosebump book. It's a little horror in it. A little, it's crazy. It's a lot of suspense. So this is stay tuned for that one.
Young R.L. Stein.
Oh yeah, and he making an appearance in it. He don't even know about this. He making an appearance in the book.
In the book?
He in the book. He don't even know. Wait till you see his name. I
didn't know that.
Yeah, he's in the book. His name is in the book. You're gonna see Elliot's name in the book. But I can't say how it's hot how it comes in. It just if you were not just Newark, but if you a business in Jersey,
okay.
Artist in Jersey, your name may be in my book, but you'll see.
I saw the cover. I see Janelle's hair salon. That's Muffin. I saw like that. Okay, so
the Juke Joint is on there too. That's a restaurant that's like couple blocks from here. So I wanted to show support to. There's a lot of Jersey support in there. Like people think that support, and some of these like I didn't even buy from some of these people that. To win there, but me just putting my name in there, who knows who's gonna see it? So it's different ways to show to put on or support. So if you're from Jersey, you watch it. You got to get this book because you just never know. Your clothing line may be in there. It's really dope how I put it in there. It's real hot. So just stay tuned. Stay tuned for that.
That goes to show people sometimes. To support somebody or to big somebody, if you don't gotta spend bread, a simple retweet, post reposting the story, or just a shout out, something like that could always go a long way. Yeah, like I had people that didn't buy it, but they shared it, or they might have posted on their stories, and that's just as good, just as valuable. You know what I mean? So and it's love because even though it don't take nothing to do, just the fact that somebody do it sometimes is like, all right, appreciate you. And I do that, and it's not just about people. I do that, if I'm on Facebook and I see a girl, she's like, I'm selling dinners this Friday. I never met this lady, but I want to see her get some dollars. So I'll just share it, that's what it should be all about. We should be wanting to see each other get dollars, especially if you know what I mean. If you melanated, word, So about dollars, let's get into the sponsors, and then we can get the show started. There's some things to talk about. We got a Game 7 in basketball coming up. We got the first round of the playoffs starting next week, of the Eastern Conference Finals starting tomorrow. Football started Sunday, and it's some more today. And we need some victory. We need some performances today in fantasy. Rell don't play the fantasy football. You got to start playing fantasy. It's big. We're going to talk about that, all that kind of stuff, the draft coming up, and whatever else he got up his sleeve. Oh, yeah. So I know he's going to have something And it's peaceful now, but I'm sure an argument is forthcoming.
Yep.
But before that, let's get into the sponsor so we can get started. This podcast is sponsored by. I gotta get into my what's the name voice, my advertisement voice. This podcast is sponsored by Shop Heirlooms, Premier Vintage Goods and Memorabilia. You can follow the shop as well as the podcast on all social media at Shop Heirlooms, ShopHeirlooms. I always get close to the mic like this when I'm doing the sponsors. It's time. It's only virtual school. It's not real school, but you got to be in front of the camera sometimes. I mean, you could go in restaurants, but there's not a lot of places you could go, things you could do. But if you do got to go someplace, at least go and make sure you're not looking crazy. You feel me? You see the Johnny Flynn back there. It's a Yankees jersey behind. It's all sorts of wave here in the shop. All you got to do is come pull up. If you can't come pull up, you can always go to the website, www.shopheirlooms.store. Next day shipping on every order. You order something, get shipped out next day. Unless you order on Saturday. Post office closed on Sunday. You got to wait. So, that's it for the sponsors. This is the Rodney Hudson episode. That's the dude from the Raiders, the offensive guard. I don't know if y'all remember him, but I remember him. But he wore 61. I don't know who I picked last on episode 61, but I just recycle sometimes by mistake because it was a long time ago. So, that's it. Let's play the intro music and let's get going. Intro music now. I wish I should have had it ready.
You put a different song each time?
Same song.
I used to roll me a big fine L and watch a whole lot of basketball and Seinfeld. Aside from my fish scale clientele, there are a few things I know as well as basketball and Seinfeld. 40 carats, phrases, 40's parrots. Mimic the style, you get embarrassed. Ditch the filthy habits. In a limousine, every limousine covered in supply fabrics. Still wreaking havoc for them cash that will rob you for your pack. Back when Robert Pack was a maverick who had chicks to give wavy wop. It's not trading cards when I say your shorty gave me tops. Teeth look like chiclets, big and white like Rick Smith's. I'm at my Travis best. The rest is average at best, and this that land bias in its purest form. Word is Bon Jovi, word is Sean. If you don't recognize it, you'll respond. Catch a bigger bullet than George Marathon. Ric Flair with the chops, and they thought he's gonna flop. Finally back on the top. I already made it to the finals playing with Sagana Jock.
And now a message from your old Droog.
Yo, it's YOD, your boy, your old Droog. Left hand layups, huh? Is that what we running with? Yo, L, man, you been playing my song a lot. I'm gonna need to see some of those royalties. I think I'm gonna need probably $1,000 every time you play one of my joints. So, I'm gonna send you my information. You get that money over to me promptly. Yeah, left hand layups. You gotta work on your left hand layups, man. You can't ignore that unless you're left-handed. In which case you gotta work on your right hand. But yeah, left hand layups. 1.
All right, we back now. We can get rocking and rolling. Hold on, before we do that, I gotta always get some cheap promotion off. Episode number 161 of the Left Hand Layups podcast is live. Relly Rell in the building.
I'm here.
He liked the Vikings. They defense disrespected, but come pull up or just wait until I drop it. I'm gonna drop it after this. You don't gotta watch it live. You can see it in its entirety. It's up to you.
I think you know what? I think it's better because it's definitely gonna be some quotable shit said. So you may want to watch it after because you're gonna want to rewind.
There you go.
You're gonna want to rewind. So there you go, right there.
There you go. I just put that on Twitter. On Instagram. All right. We can go a bunch of different directions. Are you familiar with what went on in football this past Sunday?
I know we just ran out of time because my Vikings don't lose. We just ran out of time a little bit.
Now,
we needed, you know what I mean?
Ran out of time is something else.
That's your boy said that. Actually,
who said that?
That's crazy.
Wait. Who? My boy? Who?
Michael Jordan said that.
Michael Jordan said y'all ran out. The Vikings ran out of time.
Nah, he said
he
I
ain't
never
say nothing
lost
about
a game. I just ran out of time.
Well, that's probably true. And you hate Michael Jordan. You one of the people that say silly stuff about Michael Jordan, which is a coincidence.
But he really lost. I thought Jordan should have lost the game though.
He never lost when it counted.
He never lost when it counted.
He's 6-0 in the finals.
Yeah. So that.
Oh,
that's a whole show by itself.
It's not really. What is it that can be said?
Yeah. So I.
Now I picked up the Vikings. Sorry, 1 second.
Let's go.
I picked up the Vikings defense in fantasy. We always look at fantasy on here. Where's the matchup? I think right here, scoreboard. I pick up the Vikings defense, and look what it did for me.
We gave up 42 last night. That's
a
lot for
y'all
us.
let Aaron Rodgers go crazy. I tried to give y'all some respect, and y'all gave me -9 points. Look at fantasy. I'm telling you, it's just like basketball, but it's better.
I don't know where I was at when.
I don't know where you was at.
We get 43.
It was bad. 43, 34.
How many touchdowns Aaron Rodgers had?
Like 4 touchdowns, I think, or something like that. I thought he was done, but I guess not. Aaron Rodgers still tough. I had Cam sit on the bench because I had Josh Allen though. It's ridiculous.
Damn, you kind of got whooped yesterday.
Yeah, I got whooped, and this is just in the redraft league, and the dynasty though.
But the week account tonight is the last game.
Tonight is the last.
That's when they go win the record or whatever.
Yeah, so I got no chance. Unless Saquon go crazy and Noah Fant go crazy. He got Juju.
That
Doubt it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Who cares? We'll talk about fantasy later. But my dynasty team, this is big for dynasty right now. I'm only down by 12, and I got 3 players: A.J. Brown, Noah Fant, James Conner, versus his Deontay Johnson and Jabril Peppers. I'm not worried about that.
This got me missing fantasy basketball so much.
It's the illest, and it gets you prepared for.
I know, because then with this, it makes you watch stats.
You
gotta be.
I'm
definitely next year.
You already in the whole spirit of the thing.
I actually bought a Cook. That was like 50 yards.
Dalvin Cook, he crazy.
Yeah, but. Well, actually, I went on because you heard about the new deal he signed?
Yeah, he got paid finally.
But is that getting paid though?
It is getting paid.
He got the guaranteed $63 million.
The guaranteed money, all that matters in football, because football don't got no collective. They don't got no guaranteed contracts. You only get guaranteed money, so they could cut you if you get hurt the next year and you done.
Damn. But basketball, you get hurt. You're in the country, you still get your money.
Everything guaranteed. That's the players is dumb in football.
Do you think that he's worth that? Because he nice though, be injury prone.
Yeah, that's Dalvin Cook.
Of course, I want him to get money. We need him. That's good for. I don't know. I don't know. I hope down because he injury prone.
He do get hurt
a lot.
That's why I got Madison. I got Alexander Madison. That's y'all backup. Yo, I don't even know if you know. Last year, y'all. Not y'all, but really y'all. Cook had Dalvin Cook last year in the championship. Mm-hmm. He got hurt, right? It's the week before the championship, so I couldn't play him. Y'all backup Alexander Madison. He got hurt, and it was this dude named Mike Boone. That's y'all third string running back. Yeah. And I plugged him in thinking he was going to lead me to victory. I lost by 4 points in the championship. I just needed him to get 4 more points, and I would have won. But it wasn't his fault, though, because y'all stopped giving him the ball. Yeah. You can close that door. All right, there we go. It's not locked, but regardless,
you didn't like it?
No, you don't gotta lock that joint. Because I think he's gonna come back. But it's ridiculous. But we could skip through around what happened in the NFL, and then we could start talking about the shit that matters. It's up to you.
I got some shit though. So, I'm all over the place. But so now I don't know if you ever. I'm sure you talked about this though.
Okay.
But Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr.
Oh, you want to jump right into that? Let's save that. Let's see. All right.
You want to say that?
Yeah. Let me wrap up the NFL real quick.
Right.
Let's look at the scores because you getting right into the heavy duty shit. Right. You getting right into it. Hold on. All right. Let me just go down the shit because I got a lot to say about that. All right. So these are the 2 games that's left. I'm going to watch them. Texans Chiefs. Nothing really to talk about. The Chiefs did what I thought they was going to do. Temp is very excited. Y'all beat the Texans. Y'all was up 20-0 on them. They was up 21-0 on y'all in the playoffs. And y'all washed them up. Who cares? The Texans dumb. Keep giving David Johnson the ball, but y'all shouldn't have traded D-Hop for him. D-Hop had like 15 for whatever. We lost to the Patriots. Cam looked like he was right next up. it's disappointing to see that New England is not going to miss a beat. They still going to be New England. Nothing I can really say about that game, but it was closer than what the score says. Even though it's only 10 points, it was closer than that. Fitzmagic had 3 picks. It's not to a time yet. Relax. Seahawks beat the shit out of the Falcons. Good for them. Julio and Calvin Ridley had to play against both of them. If they let Russ throw the ball all crazy, because I got Metcalf, it's going to be very crazy. Bills, crazy. Josh Allen, crazy. The Jets suck. Lions, Bears, that was a good game. Lions went crazy. Matt Stafford went crazy. They was up like 20. They was up a lot, 23-0 or something like that, and the Bears came back. Trubisky still trash. Your bum-ass Vikings let Aaron Rodgers go.
Bruh.
364, 4 touchdowns. Devontae Adams had 14 catches, 156 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's insane. The Washington football team went crazy.
That shit sound.
Yo, what you think about that? You think they should change it? Do you think they should have changed the name? Or you think they was good leaving it what it was?
I would have, if I played for Washington football team, I'd demand a trade.
Why?
Because I don't want to play for no team that don't got enough respect to at least have a mascot. I think shit
No. I'm talking about if you had to change the name from the Red to the Redskins.
Oh, you saying the Red?
Would you have been for or against it?
I'd have been did it. I'd have been did it because
the owner wouldn't do it. Snyder,
he was just an asshole because even though I saw an HBO documentary about the whole thing, and it was some Native Americans like, yo, we don't care as long as we're out there having fun. I don't give a fuck about that. But it's more than enough people that's not happy.
So as the owner of the team,
you should have been done that. You should have been done that.
Now
you should have been done that. Like,
so you would have did it. You would have changed the name. I'd have changed the name too.
Long time ago.
That is messed up to have a name be the Washington Redskins if they say that's a.
But let me ask you this though: they're not the only team that's like that's named after Native Americans.
Yeah, and Trump.
So what about all the other ones?
Trump said all the teams that change the name, they cowards if they do it.
But some are good though. Like you look at the Atlanta Braves.
No,
that's Native Americans.
Yeah,
but it's calling them Brave, so it's not nothing derogatory.
But I don't think they want them to use like the Indians, the Cleveland Indians. Chief Wahoo. They can't use him no more.
Indians don't. Cause I was talking. I deal with this girl that's actually real. Like she showed me pictures and anything.
She a native.
Yeah. They don't like the word Indian.
Yeah.
They don't like the word
Indian.
Because
they're not Indians.
Yeah. So that
Columbus thought they was in India when they landed here at first.
Yeah.
But
I think Snyder he an asshole.
So you don't respect him for sticking to his guns and saying I'm not changing my team name. I don't care who get offended. Nah, yeah.
So let me ask you this: what aside from nigga, aside from the N word, what could be something?
What
if
Washington Coons? What if a team called the Washington Coons? You'd have been good with that.
Washington Darkies.
You'd have been good with the Washington Coons.
Nah. Yo, you see that shit on Twitter, son? It's a team called the Cotton Pickers.
You lying.
Son, I swear to God, you can Google it. It's a high school team. They in South Carolina. The team's called Cotton Pickers.
That's crazy.
Son, what? Son, that shit. I thought you saw it. I know I retweeted it.
I never seen it.
They called the Cotton Pickers, bro.
But that
2020.
It don't surprise me. They just didn't have enough.
My thing though, and some of the
fury.
players was black.
Yeah,
though.
They ain't have enough fury in the town to be like, yo, change his name or else. I'd have called.
I don't know how
Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton and been like, yo, I'm not playing for the Cotton Pickers.
I can understand this was the 80s. This shit reached 2020.
Did you hear when the dude that was announcing the Thunder games said Westbrook must be out of his cotton picking mind?
Yo, see, like.
Did you hear when he said that?
I think I remember when that happened. Yeah. But like,
he ain't get fired.
Yeah, that's kind of wild though. Yo.
How you?
My thing was he trying to like.
It's no trying. It's no trying. Yeah, come on, son. That's like what?
Yeah, that sounds like Jalen Rose said it. Then that sounds
different.
But
my cousin Gary, aka #Russ Gang on the pod. That's what they know him as.
That's kind of wild.
He said, that's like Mark Jackson or somebody getting on the mic like, yo, Dirk, this cracker is insane. Like it's the same thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But commentators, this like I think somebody from the Hornets got fired, somebody from the Kings got fired. They keep letting shit slip.
It's not slip. I think that's how they really feel. And then I think,
but it's slipping.
It's slipping. I think they getting upset over they so into the game that how they really feel.
The energy come out.
It just be like wow, which is horrible. It shouldn't happen.
But got this cotton picking him. I wonder if Russell ever said something to him like
if I know he had to hear about it.
Oh,
I definitely would have said something. I'd have told him either he fired or I'm going. I'm demanding the trade. I would have done that.
Damn.
If you can't, because you can't put hands on him or nothing, so I'd have been like, look.
So apology wouldn't have been good enough?
Nah, come on, son.
Can he hear me from back here?
Yeah, they can hear you.
Oh, yes, damn. So apology.
Can who hear you?
Like, is it picking me up from back here?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah. So all the can an apology ever is ever good enough for somebody to say some racist shit? Did you hear about Craig Sager's head, his son?
Yeah, Craig Sager's son is sucker. He deserved to get popped on.
He said,
Black Lives Matter is bullshit. Guess what? Nobody care about you or what you got to say, Craig Sager Jr. We only fuck with your dad, not you. You a sucker.
Yeah, how the dad cooler than the son? That's crazy.
Yeah, you know what it is? He is sucker. That's all it is.
And from what I heard, Craig Sager didn't mess with him.
And in this climate,
not in his will.
That's what I read in the comments.
That's how you not in your dad's will. That says a lot, bro.
In this climate, I feel like anybody that play devil's advocate or want to bring up another side at this point, it's like you showing you with Trump, you with the bullshit supporters, you with the anti-black people. At this point, it's so sensitive now that if you feel that way. All right, we glad that you're saying it now because now we know your true colors. Yeah. But you really don't got to say nothing. Just shut up if you don't agree with whatever. And
bro, if you think them big country white boys on NFL teams, you know a lot of them racist, bro.
Of course,
they can't say nothing. They gonna sit back on that bus.
Good, be quiet.
Niggas rapping they Yo Gotti or whatever, and they gonna put their headphones on. And
good, and it's cool. I'd rather you not say nothing to me.
But I don't know. All right, I'm glad you said that. Now, say what you're gonna say first.
No, go ahead.
Now, I was gonna say.
You want to know?
Would you rather know or not know if somebody on your team was racist?
I'd rather.
Think about it. If you don't know, you're going to be up there, bro, what up, man? Let's go get these chicks. You out here chilling with them and you vibing with them. So wouldn't you rather not? Would you rather be honest and just.
So if he illing with you, then is he racist? If he not.
That's a good point. Like it's the Jerry about what Brian Urlacher said, right?
Yeah, he a sucker. He done. Urlacher he done in my book now too. Urlacher done.
So. If you was on the Bears when Urlacher was playing,
yeah.
So if you're on the team with a racist white boy, let's say Urlacher,
like Brian Urlacher,
would you rather know he's racist or not know he's racist?
I want to know. So I can know. So
he should talk.
But guess the thing, they probably already knew he felt like that. If you think for a second you ain't know he could, but
I don't think so. That came out.
No, not that. He probably stuck with who he stuck with. He probably. But see, everybody that was good on the Bears defense, Lance Briggs, Peanut Tillman, all them dudes. I bet you he ain't feel like that then. He was loving them when they was helping him along his Hall of Fame career. Now he's a Hall of Fame player, but like Ed Reed said, some people just suckers. He said Drew Brees was a sucker, and he is. Like I said, it's gonna go off. That's my alarm. At this point in time, in this climate of this country, if you got anything other than saying you behind the end of police brutality and innocent people getting murdered and all this type of, if you with that, you either with it or you against it. It's not even it is a black or white thing, but are you human enough? Do you got enough empathy? You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So Brian Urlacher, I would have loved to know that. So I could have told him to his face.
A lot of dudes ain't just approaching Brian Urlacher. Not somebody people hesitant to jump in front of like it was good. You know what I mean? Like his teammates just as big as him. That's true. And that's why I don't think they know him, because something like that would have creeped out. If Kyle Korver was racist, there's no way you're gonna be in the NBA for 20 years and somebody not saying.
Yo, Tom Brady had the MAGA hat on back like a couple years ago, and he known to be cool with Trump and all that.
That is true.
See, the NFL climate was different. You seen how they start illing immediately when Cap started doing his thing. Back then, the NFL climate was, I think, if it was such a good boy league that you had to chill because the owners would get you out of there. Look what they do to Antonio Brown. Look what they Mike. You heard Mike Vick Like,
but to be fair, they was wilding though. It's not like they was taking just
Antonio Brown.
Ain't no excuse for Cap. Cap was good enough to play.
Yeah.
But Antonio Brown, he was out here just.
He was illing on the field though. He what he do? He got an argument with his baby mother and he put it on Twitter.
I can't remember exactly, but I know he said some shit. Everybody, it was something. I was like, yo, that's
man.
Shit
Look,
said.
Big Ben.
I'm not saying that.
He ain't like Big Ben. He ain't like how Big Ben was getting treated. Big Ben raping chicks and sexually assaulting chicks and all that. I ain't gonna say rape. Allegedly, I don't know. He got in trouble for something like that, and he good. Yeah. And they treat him like as NFL players.
He's still in the league.
Still in the league. NFL
if that was
players.
Big McNabb, woof.
He'd have been done. NFL players smoke a little weed or something like that, get caught for that, and now you persecuted and you gotta go through this, that, and because the NFL a good boy league.
If they coke tested, oh man.
Damn, not the coke.
If they coke tested.
Adam Gates, the coach of the Jets, used to be the Dolphins coach. He a cokehead for sure. I know he is. You seen the video at the Jets press conference. His eyes was looking crazy. He a cokehead. But I want to get off this football shit. Let's just finish going through. Raiders beat the Panthers. Good for Gruden. Panthers dumb. They should have kept Cam. Riverboat Ron and them. The Colts and the Jaguars. The Jaguars won. Gardner Minshew. Marlon Mack, he hurt. And Hemi Hans is in the free agency. Yo, this for fantasy football. For basketball now, we got the waiver wire where you can't just pick nobody up. You gotta bid. You could bid zero though, but you gotta bid.
Actual money?
No, it's let me show you. I'll show you right now. This is crazy, son. This is elite. Let me show you this. I'll go here. Look at this. This is so crazy, son. It's gonna be like this in basketball, and that make it fire. Cause you can't just go and just pick somebody up now. Everybody's always gonna have this next to him, right? Yeah. So say if I want Tre'Davious White, right? Mm-hmm. I got $60 available left because I was bidding before the season started on people. Like I gotta say, okay, like so say who was Devontae Graham from the Hornets? Mm-hmm. Remember he was wilding last season. He's a free agent. We can't just go and just pick him up. So like, say if he a free agent, I say, all right, I'm gonna put $20, and
not real money though. It's like something they give us. Yeah, it's like just
fantasy. It's called fantasy FAB. Dollars. Yeah, it's fantasy bucks. Word. So you get $100. Yeah. For the whole season, you get $100. And it don't replenish. It's
gonna be set at 100.
It's set at 100. It doesn't replenish. I think I made it for back.
You know what you could gain more?
No. So you can't. Now you could pick somebody up for $0. You don't got to pay to get somebody.
It's gonna be a bum, bro.
But if somebody else, it's all a matter if somebody else bid. So say if I bid $20 on Tre'Davious White, I want to pick him up, right? But you bid $21, you get him.
Is it certain now? Like, cause I'm like on eBay. What I used to do was, I don't know. You bought stuff on eBay before, right? Yeah. So like with the auction, like if I knew the auction ended at 11:30, I didn't put my bid until 11:29.
No, it's
what's the name?
It's blind. So no, it's not like that. No. It's just today. We both bid, and then by tomorrow it's gonna process.
So it is
like
a time.
Normal.
It's probably just not a countdown, but it's a time.
It's just tomorrow it goes. Yeah, it's not like you gotta change your bid every second. Okay, you just put in for how much you want. So if I put 20 and you put 21, then tomorrow I don't know how much you put. I don't know. All I know is how much I put.
Can you now?
And I don't even know if you bid on him. Yeah. You don't know if somebody else bid.
Okay, now dig this. Let's say I put a bid in them, and I say, I don't want them. Can I cancel the bid?
As long as it's before tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, I can cancel the bid.
Tomorrow at 7 a.m. is when it go through. So
what if I want to put more? Can I?
You can edit it. You can edit it, and then, but that way nobody could just go and be like, oh, like say if I'm at work and somebody go crazy yesterday, and you just run to the waiver and pick them up during the game. I don't like how people used to be able to do that, and I used to do that.
Like if a nigga some bum drop 30 out of nowhere,
and you could I used to do that. I used to just pick somebody up, like, oh, I could get this dude. I bet I'm gonna get him. Now it's no more of that, and I feel like that's good.
I like that idea.
It's way better than having it. So
basically, you gotta use your dollars wisely.
Exactly. Or if somebody ill, how much you gonna jump for him? Really, that's what it boils down to. But if I'm letting cats know, if you looking and you in the league, Hemi Hans for the Colts, the running back, I put a bid in for him. How you gonna jump? That's on you. Spend your money if you want. Ravens beat the shit out of the Browns. Odell ain't do nothing. What you feel about Odell? The story came out that that he was getting shit on by the leg or something like that. First, do you believe her? Is she a credible source to you? That chick?
Damn, we should have had that. Let me see. First of, I'll put it like this: they aired Trey Songz out.
What he do?
Well, Trey Songz. They said Trey Songz like to get his butt eat. I think it was that he like to get his
what?
butt eat. And she leaked it. She leaked it.
That same chick?
That's that group of chicks, the same group.
They wasn't
She
even
leaked
that
the
crazy.
screenshot. She
Why
leaked the
people
screenshot.
illing on them like illing with them?
And Trey Songz didn't deny it. He didn't say it. Like he basically confirmed that we mess around.
Let's look at them chicks. Hold on.
So they all whack.
Let's
they
look.
All whack. They all look like they from the.
Let's look at them.
They look like they from the dirt crevices of Patterson, son. Like New Jersey, son. Like,
these athletes and celebrities is illing with these chicks.
Yeah,
that's what you telling me.
What I don't understand is like if they got all these money, why do they all circulate the same 10 chicks around? It's like they play hot potato with the same chicks.
I want to see the video of the chicks.
Go to YouTube?
There they go.
Oh yeah.
I hope we don't get kicked off. What's the name for this? Off of YouTube.
About to risk it all for these whores.
Are they ready for this?
You can't hear them. They can hear it through the screen.
You can keep it.
I can hear it. You know what they saying?
Bombs.
Do they look crazy to you? Are they tough?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, she keeps saying
We're
allegedly.
avoiding lawsuits
with
here.
the white hoodie isn't like butt ugly.
But she got.
Yes, he loves shitting on.
What's it called? Plastic surgery.
Okay,
She just said it. He liked to get shit on.
She
She weak.
You actually
No, I actually
You
couldn't
could
shit.
you seen her and she look like she from
It
Jersey
was
City.
like I'm
She
a
likes
wild
to
ass.
do
I can do.
And these two is just plastic surgery it up.
You
can't
just do that
to
just
me
like
like shit on me now. Okay, he wanted me to come on a plane.
That just be on
He was
Facebook,
make
like,
sure
yo,
you
who
have
got
any
badly,
underwear.
like,
Don't
that's
take a
the kind of
shower
shit
for
they look
24
like.
Elizabeth
hours.
chick. They look like they from.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
She
they look like
said-
dirty.
She
Like,
said, I don't even want
This
to play no
happened.
more because I don't want to get copywritten or whatever. She said Odell told her to take a picture of her on the toilet and then get on the plane.
But then again, but think about this though. What chicks would admit? Yeah, I took a shit so you could fly me out. If that wasn't true, why would they admit to doing that kind of horse shit though?
So you think they telling the truth?
He didn't deny it.
He didn't deny it?
He didn't deny it. He made a joke about it too. So he made a joke.
I saw the post. He said something like,
why he didn't deny it? Why he played along with it? Why? Because they probably know.
Would you deny that if that was you?
Son,
if that was you, what would you have said if it wasn't true?
If I didn't do it,
if you ain't do that, what would you?
If I didn't do it, I might take him to court.
You just
people were saying Odell should sue.
But for what though? What's going to happen?
Defamation of character. But it's football season about to start. Do you really want to just let them? So all they want is a little attention, yo.
So taking them to court going to give them a little bit of attention, right or wrong?
Stop that shit though.
No, they not.
They stop that shit. Hell yeah, because they don't got no money now. So they get if Odell would have sued them for the $30 they got, I bet you they wouldn't have talked shit about nobody else no more.
Oh, they said allegedly though. I think that word allegedly gets you out of trouble if you say allegedly.
No, she said
in front of it.
I don't know if she said allegedly, but man, listen. Let
me tell you what I think.
What happened?
I think Odell is very weird. I think he into all types of shit like that, and I think he did it.
Too.
I really do. I think Odell gay, in my opinion. That's just how I feel. I own him in fantasy though. I don't got nothing against.
Well, we know he like chicks. So
how you know that?
Bisexual?
How you know that?
We know.
How you know that? You assuming that?
They said they fuck with them. They chicks.
So wait, because them chicks said they fuck with him. So why you believe that and not believe what happened to him then?
Well, see, I don't know, yo.
I think the brother is weird. I think he weird for sure.
So let me ask you.
You saw when he got caught in France with the coke, the chicks recording him. He's with the coke and the pepperoni pizza and all that. He on the bed. They recording him like he dumb. Like he dumb. He don't move smartly with chicks.
He does
because he got caught.
Yeah, he's yeah. Let me ask you this though.
Uh-huh.
What would you do? This is a biggie. What would you do if you're dealing with a chick? She bad.
And she wants
you to shit on her.
Like Biggie said.
Like Biggie said. What would you do?
I wouldn't do it.
What you wouldn't do it? What if she the bad chick you ever seen in your life?
I'm not. That means that's what dudes be doing to her. Now look,
Okay. Would you pee on a chick?
Nah, son, I'm not into shit like that. No, you've done that.
I peed on a chick before, but it was with full consent. It was full consent. Ain't like I snuck and put my dick out and just peed on her.
But she why you? No. And this chick. I don't know if you want me to say
and she wasn't black.
I know that.
I wouldn't do that to a black chick. I wouldn't do that to a black chick. I'm gonna keep on it. I wouldn't feel right.
You wanted to do that to her.
Son, you never pissed in snow?
No. You wanted to do. Why did you want to do that? That's what I want to know. Why did you want to do that? Why?
You know, sometimes it's good just to see like how far somebody will go.
Oh my!
Like now, it's like wow. I sometimes like wow. I'm really peeing on this shit.
Okay, look.
Like so, it's like the thrill of like, damn, I can't believe I done this. Like, you know what I mean? Like
getting her to agree to it is one thing, but going through it, going through it is something else.
I mean, you know, it's like I don't know. I guess everybody got a weird fetish. I had to get that off the bucket list.
All right, so wait. After doing it, you found out that's not one of your fetishes.
It's not. I would do it again probably.
You would or you would like to?
It's not something like I would. It's not something like, yo, I gotta pee on a chick tomorrow or next time I'm not. So it's not something I want to do, but I would. I would pee on a chick. And also like she was in the shower. So
I don't care where it's at.
The water falling right on her, washing and all that.
Right,
like,
so
like me in my bed
after you
when I'm peeing on her. She's sitting and pissed. So she in the tub. She was in the tub. You know, like on her knees in the tub, basically like, you know, ready. The water was running, so as I'm peeing on her, the water, she got like 2 showers happening at the same time.
Yo, that's insane.
You know what I mean?
That's golden shower.
It's a golden shower. So she got a golden shower and a...
So if a chick asks me, like, yo, I really want you to take a shit or a piss on me, you know what I'm going to say?
What?
I'm good, love. Enjoy. I gotta skate now. I'm
done.
done. You're not my type. That's not my type. You not my. We're not in the same stuff.
So a woman can't have just like damn, we just ain't into sports no more.
I mean, no, it don't never just gotta be sports.
So a chick can't have an unusual fetish.
What's unusual? It depends on what's unusual. That's
unusual. That's not something people do every day.
I'm not gonna make you happy because I'm not gonna do that. I'm with some stuff. But I'm not with that.
But why though?
That's just weird to me.
Peeing on a chick is weird.
Yeah, you're not supposed to pee on nobody, son. That's nasty, son.
I mean, you're not supposed to spit on anybody, but people spit.
I don't like doing that. I'll do it if you want me to, but I don't like that either.
You spit in the chick mouth.
I've done that before.
All right, so spitting that's nasty. You can say that's nasty.
I used to tell a chick like, yo, and she used to be like, why are you making me feel bad about what I like? And I was like, damn, I can't do that. You right. That's what she used to say. She used to say that to me. That's what she used to say to me. Like, yo, you making me feel bad.
On chick face?
No, I'm not doing that. If she want me to spit in her mouth, I'll do it. But I'm not in the face. That's weird to me, son. That's not weird. That's cool.
Is it cool?
Like what? But
this,
do it add to anything? Add some flavor for you or something?
If you watch porn, people do shit like that. Like people. Son, there's people that like. There's women that like get smacked with paddles. Now, and shit. You know what I mean?
First of all, they getting paid to do that, and everything that they get asked to do, they don't like. But either way, that go back to something I read. It said like, yo, porn is bad because it make a man think like this how it's supposed to go every time. Like it's every chick supposed to be like this, low down and dirty, and that's not the case. And that shit is dangerous. It fuck up your mind
because you like, damn, you think it's normal.
Yeah, and you want to do, and you like, yo, like, why you not with that? Like, but it's not like that for everybody.
But I want a chick that's a porn. If I'm dealing with you, I want you to be a slut in the bedroom.
Like to piss on.
I want you to be a straight slut in the bedroom. I want you to be Michelle Obama when we outside, but when we in the bedroom, I want you to be Trina times 10. I want you to be Roxy Reynolds when we in the bedroom.
I ain't never seen nobody spit on Roxy.
I'm just saying, I just want to be
open. But how open though? See, open is cool with me, but how open is the question?
Honestly, I think I put it like this: if it happens during sex, it don't count. If it happens during sex, it don't count. So I'm putting it like this, right? All right. Be honest. Have you ever told a chick, not even your girlfriend, that's a chick, I love you, while in her guts, while smashing?
Never, unless I loved her.
I don't believe that. You never was getting head and just say, yo, I love you?
Nah.
Come on. You must never got some banging up head. You ever said I love you, son?
Now I told you.
Come on.
Listen, check this out. Listen. I told you. We're not gonna say the name, of course.
No.
I told you this one leg who made me feel like from the WAPs. made me feel like I was on the moon.
Yeah.
Next to stars. And I'm talking about I never got wops that good ever again. That was the creme de la creme. And I'm such a good friend that I threw that away to try to throw this man off the backboard. He did not dunk. He's not Blake Griffin.
It got caught at the rim.
He fucked it up. And it ruined it for me. But it was that crazy that I wanted.
But how? If she don't know that we know each other.
She did know. She saw me. I was dumb how I did it. I kind of.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you did on some. I didn't know she knew each other.
I don't know how she. I think she must have found out. She followed me on Twitter or something. She followed me. This is a long time ago. If my girlfriend had seen this was a long time ago. She had seen me tell you that. I should have texted you that. I shouldn't have said it. But she didn't. I didn't know she followed me. I don't think she did. She just was stalking me a little bit. But I did not tell her I loved her. And that was, you never had no wops that good ever. I promise you didn't. No, you didn't.
I probably did.
No, you didn't.
I probably did. So.
No, you didn't.
You didn't. If you never, didn't. I probably.
Oh, little change this topic. Let's finish. We'll revisit that. Hold on. I told y'all it's people. It's work going on. So as soon as that's done, we go back to that kind of stuff. The Chargers and the Bengals. The Chargers won with my man Tyrod Taylor at quarterback. Dink and dunked his way to a victory. Bengals ain't really go too crazy. Joe Burrow missed the what's the name at the buzzer. The kicker missed the kick at the buzzer. The Bucks and the Saints, I told y'all Tom Brady was trash. He was a product of a system. They didn't even put his picks up there. Look, 23 for 36, 239, 2 touchdowns. He had pick 6, another pick. He's a product of a system. Everybody said the Bucks was going to do X, Y, and Z. I told y'all relax. What I say last week in the prediction episodes, I'm just saying. Cardinals, Niners, Kyler Murray got the job done. 14 for 151 for D-Hop and a touchdown, I think. Or something. Or maybe he didn't score. Jimmy G sucks. You seen that in the Super Bowl. Cowboys, Rams, whatever. And that's it for the football. Okay. All right, we good. We can go back to that if you want. Because football is done. Fantasy, we don't worry about what's going on with. Don't worry about what's going on with my boys. We're gonna be fine. Cam Newton did run all over us, but it is what it is. Okay, back now. I can see us again. Football is done. We don't gotta worry about football anymore. Okay. What was you saying before?
Hold on, I think it's.
We good.
What they play? FCC? FCC still in the building.
FCC is in the building.
FCC is in the building. But,
all right.
Okay. But, oh yeah, we're talking about the Odell thing.
So you think that it was good money? What happened with? If it did happen, would you now knowing you? If it did happen, wouldn't you just own it? Like, yeah, that's just what I like.
Maybe it's true. He didn't. Maybe it's true, and they had receipts.
It said Chief Keef baby mama. That's Chief Keef baby mama.
I think so.
Yo, dudes.
I think so.
Why do they go for legs like that?
That's the reason. Yo, that people always say, people like why don't you have kids or why don't you want kids? One of the main reasons I don't want kids is because the choices of baby mother. Like you just never like the baby mom. You
gotta know. Pick a good baby moms though.
That's true, but some like they like
it happens by mistake. If it happened by mistake, you was acting wild and crazy, and then that's why I got cuffed and stopped running the streets because.
Got out the game.
And even before that, I used to always try to make sure, like, all right, maybe I'll get the wops from a certain chick. Maybe I might if she crazy, if I don't know her too, because you know what I mean. If sometimes you blessed and women like you and you know what to say to them, and you able to do what you got to do first night type shit, first date, and you don't know them too well, but you got to try to vet out, know what I mean, and rule out like chicks that show you like, yo, if something was to happen with this chick. Know what I mean? She could be good money.
Like if a mistake happened,
you gotta before you even Know what I mean? You gotta be. You can't go for chicks that you can see clearly. If something was to happen with this chick, I would be in hell for the rest of my life.
Well, at least
you can see. You can see it.
Years, because once the baby 18.
Where you meet her at? Know what I mean? And what type of stuff was she? Was she champing the black and mild when you first met her? And stuff like nothing against nobody that smoke miles. If you do,
I think it's like sometimes it's how you do things.
Yeah.
Like she got the black and mild in her ear. You know what
I
I mean?
don't.
I mean,
people had their vices, and
nobody perfect.
I had to learn not to be so judgmental. That's one thing I'm learning as I get older. But come on, you know what's going on. Yeah. Certain chicks, and I don't know if you can attest, but I know me for sure. I'm selective. I used to be selective with who I mean, try to slice. It is what it is with that.
So let me ask you this question. Could you wife a chick you smashed on the first day?
Yeah, I've done that before.
Wifed her?
Yeah. Not first day, no. I never did I never wifed. I only had like 4 girlfriends my whole life.
Okay, so
I continued to mess with a chick I smacked on the first day.
All right, but okay, so let's say.
But it just didn't get.
Let's say we go to a bar tonight. You meet a chick tonight. Today Monday. You meet a chick. You get her number tonight, but y'all don't chill till Wednesday. You smash Wednesday, so you know it for 2 days. Y'all text for 2 days. Could you wife her?
I've done stuff like that, but not wife though.
With no regrets.
Yeah, no regrets. I mean,
wifing and just dealing with you are 2 different things.
I got a girlfriend. And
wifing is exclusive. Like, this is mine. This is like, you know what I mean? Like,
I got a girlfriend. We about to make 1 year tomorrow, and it's the first time in my life I ever got this far in the relationship. So I only cuff, like I said, I'm not that experienced in the being cuff department. I don't cuff something until I know that, like, you gotta make me cuff you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta make me commit. And regardless of when I smacked it, some chicks, if you're not gonna draw me in and make me commit, I ain't gonna commit.
Some chicks just.
But I don't. But would I eliminate you because I smacked you in the first? No.
Some chicks just would? Dope. Nah. I'm 50-50. I'm 50-50. I'm always gonna be torn between yes and no.
Why?
The obvious. Like,
so
what's the obvious?
All right. So
the obvious
what you're saying is,
I'll put it like this.
You don't look at it as I was just that ill. You look at it as that's just type of chick she is.
That's the 50-50. The 50-50 is, yo, I'm just that nigga. I know it's not a lot of niggas like me. It's not a lot of people like me. You know.
You know what's crazy?
But in the other half is like, but I can't. Am I the most handsome nigga in the world?
No,
am I the funniest nigga in the world? So that's the other part. Like
I feel like you could always tell. Not always, but I feel like majority of the time you could tell if what kind of thing it was. You could tell if it
was just you.
If you her. Just all right, you know how you guys snip the wire in the movies to disarm the bomb. Yeah. You could tell if you had to snip the wire, and you could tell if you ain't have to do nothing. You could tell if it was like, oh, this is just that easy. Yeah. Or you, in my opinion, but sometimes. What
about when it's just she's pure? Because a chick, all right, let's say a chick walk in your door at 9 p.m.
Yeah.
From 9 to 10, all y'all did was talk.
Okay.
Around 10, that's when you start going.
Wait. So what happened before that?
You mean before she even came?
Oh, so wait.
All right, so damn this shit. All right, so chick get to your house at 9 p.m.
Yeah.
From 9 to 10, all y'all do is talk, vibe, laugh. Y'all watching Forensic Files.
This your first time meeting her?
First time chilling her.
But you booked her before, probably on the swipe.
Yeah. It's your first time meeting her in person.
Okay.
Around 10, you know what I mean? Around 10:30, that's when you start making your moves. Like you might start trying to go for a massage, shoulder, shit like that.
That's always how it go though. So.
Yeah. So then you try to go for it. She's like, nah.
Okay.
Like, nah.
You respect her more?
No. But you throwing little jokes in there. They're trying to throw your little what's the names. So for 2 hours she dragged the no. Mm-hmm. By 12 you get it. Just because it wasn't. Do you believe it?
No.
Just because she dragged it along?
No.
That's part of the game.
It's all a part. It's all.
You can't ask. Okay, but you remember I said you came in again and you came in the door. She came in the door at 9. Yeah. You can't ask for it at 10, and by 10:02 she's like, okay.
That's part of the
women's game. They learn that. You can't make it seem that easy. She first of all, she probably came with no panties on.
It's just regardless of because we don't you can't go on somebody's brain. You don't know what their intentions was going in. But I really think it go like this, because it go like this for me too sometimes. Yeah. It used to. Like they prepare maybe going into it just in case it's the possibility of it happen. Yeah. But you gotta do the right thing for it to happen. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta put the unlock the you gotta put the right code in. Yeah. So if you don't, then I mean that's it. It's curtains. But if you do, I mean it's all up to you and how it go, how the energy go.
If a chick is willing to come to your house, she's probably 50% ready. Period.
You can't say that.
No, I said ready. Like she at least, bro. She know any guy that listen. No woman. No.
How we know?
Listen. She knows that any guy that wants a number wants to have sex with it. I mean, that's a given. Nobody's getting a girl number.
So if that's the case,
so if she going over a guy's house, she probably at least like she's like at least 50% ready. Like
if that's 50%. If that's the case, then why chicks be like be acting so oblivious, like nobody want like saying all stuff like that.
Because I think something happened in between that might have made them like, oh nah, something. They don't want to say that, but something happened. Because you go like she know that the guy don't want. I ain't gonna say all guys, but 8 out of 10 guys, you go over the house, they don't want to just play Connect 4. Let's be we're not gonna be naive.
Of
like,
course,
come on,
but a lot of chicks is naive too, though, or pretend to be naive.
Man,
and then you got to play along. It's all a game. In my opinion, it's all a game, and that's where the problem lies. And that's why I had to remove myself from that. Because once you get too good at playing the game, that's all everything becomes. You just playing the game. You book her. You do a little texting. Yeah. You do a little FaceTime. You link, and then it's all a game.
That should start. You know what I get tired of is single shit. What you do for a living?
It's all a game.
Where you from? I get
it's
tired.
all a game.
Bruh,
off a script. You could go off a script.
Copy and paste the shit.
You could go off a script. You really could. Kids. You can write. You could really write a script. If you ill, you go off of a script and everything would be. And then all you gotta do is it's all about getting in person. It used to be all about getting in person, and then once you're in person, it's over. You know how many times I done and now as I got older, I'm not even proud of that. I don't feel like it's like, all right, why though? Why you kept illin like that? For what?
Define illin.
Son, it's if you know, I'm not interested in nothing really from this chick. Why even give her your time? Why get the wops and stuff like that? Like, why do that? For what?
Well, I'll put it like this. Love is hard to find. But just because you're not in love, that don't mean you shouldn't be late.
I ain't say that. I didn't say that, but I'm saying at least be interested in the chick.
I think as long as I say this all the time, yo. Dudes, if you go to Fridays right now, half of those people
looking for somebody.
No, half of the men there are hands under the tables saying, "Man, I'm about to pay $60 for this food. I hope I get some pussy." My thing is this. No, that's why I'm not. If I know I want to smash, I'm not going on a date.
Yeah, see,
because at that point it feels like, I had to pay to get this.
No,
I'm just honest.
You forever limiting your pool with that mindset. And I always told you that.
No,
limiting yourself.
If you know why do we got to go to Sizzlers if I know I just want to do that?
You don't have to.
All right,
but that's not what you're going for. You supposed to. That's playing the game. From you, what you do?
That's a gamble. You're gambling.
No, you playing the game.
You going to Atlantic City and rolling $60 on a what's name trying to win. It's the same thing.
But then, why? If you feel like, I'm paying this chick, buying her food just so I can get some cheeks, then then don't pay to go. Why?
That's what I'm saying. We could go talk in the park. Get it that way.
Don't do nothing then if that's how you feel. You doing it is playing the game and saying like, okay, I'm gonna take this chance of pay. Like, I never went into taking a chick somewhere to think like maybe this gonna give me some cheeks. I never did that.
That's some shit I did when I was younger, MySpace days.
I feel like
early 20s or something.
I really feel like if we all right, let's link. All right, yeah, let's link so I can see what's going on with you and see how it go. And if it go how it should, then whatever happens. But to be like, I'm gonna just take you on to out to eat just so I can get something. Nah, that's crazy, son. That's no good. It's no good to live that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
No good. No good at all.
This chick, yo.
See, you playing the game. You stuck. You gotta remove yourself from the matrix, son. You gotta get out of there. You stuck in the matrix right now. Still, we too old. When you going? It's not. It's also it's wavy to when you younger. To I got mad legs. I'm illin'. But as you get old, it's wavy to be like, yo, I got a bad one. We doing good. We worked on our communication. We becoming better people. I'm illin'.
But I hear you.
That's ill too.
And I don't fully disagree. I don't disagree with that. That's right. You know what I mean? Yo, I go on Instagram. You ever see like the Black Love pages and all that?
Yeah, that's ill. That's ill stuff.
I be screenshotting that shit, sending it to the girl. Like, you know what I mean? Send it like I want to do shit. Like, of course.
So do it.
But
you are the master of yourself. You know that.
But listen, they say if you know. You can't be faithful. Why get in a relationship? That's
bullshit. You know you can't. Like what? You are in control of yourself.
If you play around, why be in a relationship if you want to play around?
So stop playing around. It's very simple. It's very simple.
It's not that simple.
All right.
You on Instagram, scroll every day. How many chicks do you fuck in your head today? Be honest. 100?
What you mean?
You fucking your head like damn. I will bust her ass.
That is all right. So 100? If that's your idea, so do that if you want to. That's cool. Oh. You could do that. You just looking though. You just looking on Instagram.
But deep down, you want to do it.
But you don't though.
It's teasing yourself.
It's not teasing yourself.
You are.
That means that's controlling your brain. Then that's what that's if it's that deep, then that's controlling your brain, and that's something you gotta work on.
I like the freedom. Like, you know what I mean? I could go on Facebook. Like, you're in a relationship. You can't post whatever you want on Facebook right now. Just because of the fact you're in a relationship.
Whatever I want, like what?
Like, if you want to be like, yo, like I could just post. I could
what? You give me something that I can't. Yo, who want to come to my house and give me the wops?
September is take a man on a date month. Who gonna take me out?
Why would I?
Like, you can't put that.
Why would I want to put that? I got a leg.
I want to be taken out.
So yeah, that's what you have a leg for. Your leg will take you out.
My leg will take me out.
Yeah.
But you don't get like that. Like it's I don't know. I like the freedom. Like I'm
free now.
You're not a free man.
I am a free man. Don't nobody control me.
You committed.
And I'm in control of my commitment. No, she's not in control of it. I am.
But she see you. You can't even comment on a chick's picture probably right now.
Why would I want to do that?
I'm just saying, like, you can't.
Why? See, that's stuff that's. Everything is revolving around social media. You notice that? You said Facebook. You said Facebook and Instagram. Listen. What? So social media is controlling you. What can I do that I do everything I like to do still?
First of all, girlfriend's a bill. First of all, you paying a bill.
That's not true.
That is.
That's not
even
true.
Even women say that. Girlfriend's a bill.
It's not.
A girlfriend is a bill.
How
much money did you spend on your girlfriend? Whether it was something for both of y'all or her, let's say, it's the middle of September. Let's say in the past 3 months.
Well, it's been Corona, so we can't go nowhere. Maybe like Uber Eats or
double the meals. Go ahead.
Uber. No, just sometimes just for her or for both. We 50-50. She'll pay or I'll pay. It don't matter. That stuff's
a bill.
Okay, if you say it's a bill, but it's not rent. It's not rent.
For some dudes, it's rent.
That they're a sucker if that's the case.
Absolutely.
You a sucker if that's what you if you are her bank account, you a sucker. Yeah. But if it's normal, like we going on a date or we going on get something to eat or we going to the movies or something, there ain't no. And then my leg is the type where if I pay for this, she'll pay for that. Like we go half on stuff. We or she'll pay the whole thing or I'll pay the whole. It don't matter. You don't look at it like that and it's not that. I'm telling you, son, you gotta try it. It's something you gotta try.
Man, I don't know, man. It's like
you got excuses, but you gotta try it. You always gonna have an excuse if you. That's like when a kid, when I was young, right? When I was young, my next door neighbor's name was Dewey, right? And Dewey was like, yo, Elliot, my mother, without my permission, my mother took my training wheels off my bike, my blue bike. Did I want the training wheels off? No. So now I'm like, I'm not riding this bike. My mother like, come on, Elliot, ride the bike. I'm like, no. We in right in front of in the street out there. Dewey like, come on, Elliot, I'll take you to McDonald's. You ride the bike. I'm like, no, I don't. I kept coming up with excuses not to do it. Eventually, I had to just do it, and I rode the bike, and I was like, "Oh, I can do this. This is easy. You got to just do it."
I think that's different though.
You got to do it. You got to, no matter what it is, just do it.
See, but I don't desire that though. Like, I don't desire it to be. You like
do.
Romeo.
You just said it's not Romeo. You don't got to be Romeo to be in a relationship.
Romeo just mean be like I don't desire to be. I say I dream it. Like, it'd be nice one day, but you know what I mean. Like
what?
Me,
what?
I'm 32. Oh damn! I said my
age. Your age. And you don't got no girlfriend, never had no girlfriend.
To me, I'm still in the prime of my life.
Okay, be in the prime of your life.
Some people.
I ain't say get married.
Some people I went to school with probably feel old right now. They got 3 kids.
Okay,
they married. I feel like I'm still in the prime of my life.
You don't
got. I'm 22.
You don't got to get married. Well, for you it might be different from me because I probably had more freedom, younger age. Not freedom like you got a curfew, but like living situation, stuff you could do. Now you got ultimate green that you ain't really had before.
Never.
So for you, I can understand how you want to ill, but I always had that since I was 17.
I remember I was a couple years ago. I had a door locked. I had a door closed. My mother walked by, opened the door.
Yeah, you see,
stuff like that.
So now you wanna ill, which rightfully so. I can understand that. But eventually it's gonna get it got old to me. No lie to you, and I'm honest and true. It got old to me at like 19.
What do you miss about being single?
Nothing.
You miss nothing about being
only
single.
Only thing, you know what? I'm lying. Of course, I miss not having to talk on the phone. I hate talking on the phone. I really hate it. Like a 10 out of 10. But I compromise, and I don't gotta be on the phone all crazy. But I hate it at all. Like I don't want to talk on the phone at all now.
I don't like talking on the phone. I feel like I'm stuck.
Yeah, I really feel like I'm being like held against my will. When you gotta drink like castor oil or something. I hate. Like I know what my girlfriend gonna call me, and I gotta mentally prepare myself. Like all right, but whatever. It's not that bad when you think about it. But I don't like talking on the phone. She knows that. It's not like I keep no secrets. But that's really the only thing I miss about being single. That's it.
Man,
I can still get the wops. And back when I was single,
if you really want to be honest, guaranteed sex is the reason why most people in relationships. You be honest.
Not that it's guaranteed.
You take that out. A lot of people want relationships.
Look, single.
That's a whole other conversation.
Look, single, sex wise, was cool at some points, but then at other points, it's like, damn, I'm in a drought. I don't got nothing.
That's the thing. Yo.
So I don't miss that.
As a single man, you had your Kobe stretch, your 40-point game stretches.
You have them stretches.
You had your drought, so you just in a slump.
And who wants that? And not objectifying my girlfriend and making it seem like that's all what it's all about, because it's not. You feel me? I love her,
but it's a plus.
In-house. It's a part. No, it's all a part. It's all a part of being in a relationship with somebody. And I love her and having it, and I feel safe. I feel secure, and I don't got no worries and nothing like that. And that's a wavy thing. That's one less thing you got to worry about. I'm telling you, it got more now. Like one thing I learned, and it teaches you lessons when you get cuffed. I learned a lot about myself and how I deal with other people, and how closed-minded I am on certain things, or stuck in certain ways. And you gotta grow as a person, and sometimes that's difficult to grow, but it's all good for you at the end of the day. You understand what I'm saying? Because you become a better person, and you learn how to deal with other people better. And if you got somebody that want to grow along with you themselves, then it's beautiful.
Think about it like this. It's a billion of something, right?
Who cares about that?
Listen. It's a billion of something.
Yeah.
And they want you to pick one out of the billion. How do you know which one to pick out of the billion?
That's what. That's a part of. So you get in a relationship with somebody who you think maybe you could. Know what I mean? Because it's never gonna be perfect with nobody you deal with. It's gonna be stuff you like. It's gonna be stuff you dislike. So you can't go in with stupid expectations. You gotta accept people for who they are, and if you able to deal with it, you deal with it, and then if you got good communication skills, you understand and you listen to each other, then it's all beautiful.
Then another thing too, like when you're single, nobody can get their heart broke. Like if something happened, you'll lose 100 pounds. Like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like I just like, I don't know, man. I think I don't like I just don't like if I feel smothered sometimes. Like, it's just you
haven't even been cuffed to feel smothered.
Yeah, but I've dealt with people. It's like, yo, I just can't be like, you know.
That mean that person wasn't for you, or you too focused on social media. Social media got you. Bro, you still stuck on social media. If you gonna miss commenting on girls' pictures, if that's what's stopping you from finding a relationship, then that's. You gotta.
But why do you gotta be in one though? Like, why?
You don't have to. You free to do whatever you want. You don't have to. Exactly. But that's at the end of the day, humans are we seek companionship. And that's in our nature.
You have to be in a relationship to have companionship.
Yeah. No, that's what's the definition of a companion? That's a mate. A mate. Your companion is a mate. And you're not gonna get you can have a mate, but the true meaning of companionship is having somebody with you and that person.
So who Hefner is wrong for being 80 with 10 girlfriends?
That's he was getting paid too. He was illin', but he was still cuff one of them. You know that, right? He was still married them.
Open relationship, basically. They know he was smash. Like, come on, we all know that he's not just smashing that.
That's
wife.
what I mean. We don't know that. We don't know. We don't know. But who knows? Well, regardless, that's him. That will work for one man. Don't work for every man.
Yo, man, especially how can you be in a relationship in the summertime? I don't understand. How can you be in a relationship in the summertime, yo? Like, how can you be in a relationship and go to say like Juneteenth of it and be like, yo, how?
I went. I had a blast. I had a blast. It was fun. Damn what? It was fun.
Bad. That's how can you? God put those here. They put that here for us. And they put that here for us. And God put all these beautiful women here for us.
And for you to what? To look at and be like, oh, I think she look good. And then you gotta go smack. And then what if you can't book her? Then what?
That's how it is. You can't.
So now you just all right, Jed. All right. So now you just
every curve makes you stronger.
Now you just looked at her. So like
every curve makes you stronger.
What's so fun and cool about looking at legs?
I didn't say look. Go run down.
And all right, and then you gotta go. And then you gotta go play the game, the same game again. Now you get her phone number. What if she a bad texter? Now you delete the thread. She ain't text you back because she dealing with too many dudes. That's all of game.
It definitely did it rain.
I don't know. That's all a game.
It definitely get tiring. It definitely get tiring. Like I said, it's like
so you stuck in the vicious circle. You can't escape it because you choose to stay in it. You choosing to.
Yeah.
Why?
I can't be with one. I'm not a one person guy.
Can't. How you gonna say what you can't do if you ain't do it?
Because I know. If you, I mean, how old I am. I know myself. You know what you can and can't do.
No, you don't.
Can you
Obviously,
sing?
you don't. Singing is something that you cannot control. You can't control. You can control yourself. You can't control if you can sing or not.
So baby sing. That's like a natural talent. So
you can
but there's
control.
Things you know you can do. That period.
Not
okay. Let me ask you this. Can you go a year without watching sports? You know you can't. You cannot.
I can, but do I want to? No.
But can you?
Of course, yeah, I can do whatever I want.
Can you?
Yes.
Can you successfully not go a year without watching sports?
If you said you're going to give me $1 million if I ain't watching no sports.
Oh, so now you need motivation.
Yes, you have to be motivated to do something.
Okay, so
you have to be motivated to do anything. I would not choose to do that.
What's my motivation? I don't have no motivation to be a one-woman person.
How do you equate watching sports to being in a committed relationship?
I'm telling you, I know I'm not a one person. I can't.
You don't know that if you never did it. You don't know that if you never did it.
I'm not 19. Like, you know yourself by the time. Like, you know what I mean? Just like you know you cannot go. You know you can't go a year without watching sports. You know that.
Watching sports and being in a relationship not the same thing.
I'm talking about I'm talking about.
I know I can't. I know I can do whatever I put my mind to. I know I could.
But okay, how many cheat days would you have? You would have a lot of cheat days.
I would not. If I was motivated and I did not want to, but I want to. So just say you don't want to get cuffed. That's it. You don't want to. So you don't want to. But if you did want to, you could.
I don't think I could.
What you mean? If you wanted to, you could.
But
you don't
I'm
want
do my thing on the side.
No, you're not. See, so you don't want to then.
I couldn't.
You
I just know
no,
myself.
don't say you couldn't. Say you don't want to.
It's like Nick, like he said that Nick Cannon said, I know I would never get married again because I just being with one woman just doesn't make sense to me.
He went through bullshit getting married. He thought that after failed experiences,
with his money, with his fame, it just doesn't make sense for him.
No, he got married to Mariah Carey.
Yeah, but he
was married,
all wilding out girls.
How you know?
I think he basically openly admitted to smashing.
He didn't say that.
I was watching. I forgot what interview, but yeah, he smashed with wilding out girls. No. We all know he do something.
No, see, you just assuming now. You're not basing nothing on facts.
Oh man,
Nick Cannon can sue you. You like the Odell girls now, so he can sue you for that.
Allegedly,
exactly.
Come on, but it's like Odell can sue you.
I said what I say? Allegedly, then I think he is. That's my opinion. I didn't say he was. I said I think he is. I've always thought he was.
But son, I just know. Like
you don't know that. I hate when people say that. You don't know that.
But when Jay-Z was 32, he probably about 32 when he made Big Pimpin'. He said, "Me getting my heart to a woman."
That's Jay-Z, and he's writing a rhyme.
I got a point though. He was probably around my age when he said that. It took him years later to meet Beyonce. So who knows? Maybe
that nigga was writing a rap, son. That's a rap. Everything in your raps is not real.
So you don't think it's people that really live like that? Like I'm.
Of course it is. But if they met the right woman, they would get cuffed. Every man would. Listen, I was a.
And why they cheat? And then they cheat. They cheat because there's too many beautiful women out here.
You know why? So some people don't have. Some people aren't the master of themselves. And then if you got money and you rich and you got people throwing themselves like that, some people weaker than others. That's just how life goes. Every man is not is not in control of themselves. We ain't perfect as people. But I know it was a point in my life where I was a legend, where I could ill with women. I always was blessed with women's attention. And I mean, I did what I did with it, and that's it. Like, it's okay to turn something away that you get all the time. It's okay. It's not difficult to do that at all.
Temptation beats all of us sometimes.
It does. But when it comes to if you make a commitment to yourself,
I put
and
like
someone else,
like it's crazy as this sounds. Like my little cousin is 19 years old, and he is super cuffed. And like I'm talking about, like you cannot like every day go to his girl's house. I seen them having a picnic at the bus stop. They at the bus stop eating pizza together. I'm like, oh, that's cute. But at 19, man, these are years as long as you protect yourself, these are years you're supposed to be hoeing.
Everybody got different paths.
It's like, look, put it like this: would you rather be doing? I'm gonna say your thing.
Young,
19 or 39.
19.
All right then.
Yeah. But everybody's not blessed with women. Everybody not blessed with the attention from women like that. That's where true. You can do your thing.
You wanna...
So some people keep it, and that's respectable. It is what it is. It's different for everybody. My little cousin, he was always a cuff kind of guy. He was with his girlfriend 6 years. They had just broken up recently. And that was the first time in his life he had the chance to like move around and meet different chicks and all that type of shit. And it was cool, but I think now they got back together, which is cool for them too. But I mean, you see it's cool. But at the end of the day, I'm telling you, behind every great man is a great woman, and I really think that's true. I really think it's true to that. Now, some women could pull you down if that wasn't a great woman.
You can also say a lot of downfalls came from women.
Of course, it's just as much.
Yeah.
But that means that's your judgment, and that's you gotta be in control. Yo, like I'm telling you, shit it's about.
So let me ask you this: do you think Barack Obama wouldn't have been Barack Obama
without
a single man?
No, he wouldn't have been.
Why not?
He needed. I guarantee you, he needed Michelle Obama to help keep him grounded sometimes. A good woman to do that to you.
Michael Jordan be Michael Jordan
without, of course. What's
the difference?
Basketball is different than politics. Basketball is a gift that you got that you could go in the gym by yourself and shoot 500 shots and get better at that. Politics is something different. That's not the same thing. And then sometimes you might be stressed out because of that and you needed somebody. When you basketball sometimes is your stress reliever. It make you feel better. It take you away. I know that's how I do for me. If I'm feeling down or whatever, when I'm playing basketball, my mind is off of whatever it is. So it's different. Know what I mean? But I guarantee you, Obama has said it before.
What?
Like, yo, I wouldn't have been where I'm at. I mean, you're supposed to, but why he gotta be making that up?
Because he was in school when he met her.
Oh, so he was with her a long time.
He was on the road to greatness anyway.
Okay.
It ain't like he met her and then now I'm about to apply to college.
She didn't detract him from that. She didn't distract him from that.
But I'm sure if Obama was a single man, only reason I would say
you can't even be a president and be single. You got to be married.
Not necessarily.
You do. What president was?
Booker ran.
He's not married. He didn't win.
He could have won. He ain't lose because he was single.
No, he
lost because he just
he had zero chance of winning. You got to be married and have a first lady.
You could be a bachelor
and be a president. Hell, you got to have a first lady.
President, son.
He's married.
So, but I'm saying though, if they can make an exception for a reality show actor, they can make an exception for a single man.
Ronald Reagan was married. Every president. They said Kennedy cheated on his wife with Marilyn Monroe, whatever. They said he was more of a bachelor type, but even he was married.
Man, and look at him, he cheated. Exactly.
That's King, allegedly.
Martin Luther King had side chicks, man.
Man,
this is a man with statues and schools named after him.
We don't know that he had side chicks. I don't know. I don't get where people keep saying that from. He had side chicks.
It's in the movie. They had wiretaps of him.
That's what people say.
Martin Luther King had side chick. He wasn't even a faithful man, son.
Well,
this is Martin Luther King.
He couldn't stay
faithful. How can you expect the average Joe?
Also, some people he a man just like we are, but some people some people say that Dr. King was a plant from the government to lead black people astray by preaching nonviolent stuff and preaching the desegregation. That's what some people say that too.
That's my first time hearing this one.
I'm just saying that's what some people say. Man. But I mean, who knows?
But like I said, man, that's crazy. Because one topic was going to be: do you think LeBron James cheat?
That's what some people say, and I don't think Bron cheat. I don't. Me personally.
Do
you saw the video when Bron was on the yacht? Ellen and the leg tried to talk to him, and LeBron pointed to his man. It's like, talk to him.
So he been with Savannah
since high school.
That's 20 years now.
Okay.
Do you think you trying to tell me LeBron, the only piece of cheeks LeBron got 20 years was his wife?
I think so.
Come on, man.
That's my opinion.
Man. This guy's on the road meeting running into the finest woman in the world.
So some people say he smacked Beyonce. And Rihanna. That's what some people say.
Because they say Beyonce always had his gang smile and stuff. So they say Beyonce.
I know. That's what some people say that. That's all I'm saying. So is that true? Because
I'll put it like this: if he ever did cheat, man, he paid some major hush money.
Man, I don't think LeBron cheated on his wife. For what? He got a good family. Who knows? Every man behind closed doors. They didn't stop making beautiful women when they made Savannah. Why are you so upset? Like, if you had one beautiful woman, you had them all. You know that, right?
That's not true.
Yes, that is the truth. If somebody's used
different levels of beautiful,
man, come on, man.
You got some people that you got people. Okay,
yo, I've had
different levels of beautiful. Like, is Candace Parker pretty?
Yes,
Candace Parker is pretty. But is she Lauren London pretty?
Yeah.
Stop it.
She's
not Lauren London level.
Candace Parker is pretty, son.
She's pretty, but she's not Lauren London level.
Let's look at a picture of Candace Parker.
Son, she's a pretty woman, and I don't know why I even use her. But
I don't know why. Yeah, like you saying that, like Candace Parker.
I'm trying to keep it sports. Maybe.
Candace Parker.
I agree that she's pretty, but it's different levels of pretty.
Candace Parker. But
she's not she's not Lauren London level pretty. It's different levels of pretty. Like, you can't say if you had one beautiful woman. That's like saying
she even pretty well in her basketball pictures. I'm trying to find a regular picture.
She's not Lauren London pretty.
Let me see. Where's
that's like saying if you had one dope pair of sneakers, you had them all. No,
man.
Or if you had one hot car, you had them all. No, there's Benzes, there's nice Benzes. Then you got Porsches.
But what
Teslas.
But what does that got to do? What does that got to do with you as a man and your ability to? That's Candace Parker's daughter.
Because I'm honest.
Or is that Candace? Oh, that's Candace Parker when she was young.
Wow, she look young as hell there.
Let me see.
I think I'm honest. Like, why? It's like this. Just like if you know yourself. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just honest.
That's silly
to
say that. Because the next prettiest thing comes around, then
son, if I line 10 married men up right now, how many you think faithful?
All right.
If I line 10 married women up right now, 10 married women. My bad. If I line up 10 married men, how many you think? I'm bugging. If I line 10 married men up, how many faithful?
I don't know the man.
Probably one. I'm just based off general. Just based off you know.
Every man is different. If I
line 10 married men up, only one are faithful. Only one's gonna be faithful.
That tell more about the man. That mean the man ain't a man. He made vows. He didn't have to do that. He is sucking in because he made vows and he made a promise. And if he can't keep that promise that he made to somebody, then his word don't mean nothing to him.
In the vow, it never said. You showed me one wedding vow where it said you're the only woman I'm ever gonna.
What? Are you serious? You're getting married. That means you're committed to that one person for life. That's it. That means you don't cheat.
You can be committed to one person and still do something on the side.
How? That means you broke your commitment to that person and you.
Commitment means just stick to it.
No.
Ain't like you didn't leave her.
Bro, you make a vow that one person gonna be yours to love and for greater for worse, all that kind of stuff. And I feel like if you make that and you can't keep that, then you a sucker. Don't do it that way. Then don't get married. Yeah, he was a sucker then.
Martin Luther King was a sucker.
And now as I got older, I don't even like that we desegregated. So yeah, he was a sucker, and he was.
Martin.
I think we should. I'm not going too far. I think we should have stayed. We should have stayed segregated. Malcolm was talking to Rell. We should have never tried to be with them. We should have been. We should have stayed away.
But then he went to Mecca. Malcolm X went to Mecca and said all white people aren't bad. I like white people too now. Now what?
He said because then he was conflicted now because he felt like everything he learned from the Elijah Muhammad was one thing and then everything he experienced was something else. Yeah. So he was conflicted. But in my opinion, I really feel like we should have stayed segregated. We should have built up ourselves because we don't have nothing. Everybody else does. It's a Chinatown. It's a Little Italy, and it's segregated. And we don't have no little nothing. We just got the hood. That's all we got. And we don't keep our money within ourselves. The Jews, everybody else does, but us. Everybody else does. And you don't see them going to China. You don't see China. You ever seen Asian people going to that juke joint you just said and buying some soul food? Never at all. But you see us going to the Chinese food store and buying their food. So
you would be okay living in a society with only black people?
Yeah, I
like people too much.
I don't care. Yeah, like your own people. Who said you can't like? Who said you can't like?
But
who said you can't like that? Who said you can't like other people? But stick with your own people.
I would never see them. Like I'm not going to see them at all.
You're not stuck there.
I can't get an icy from the Mexicans.
Are you stuck at your house? You can leave and go wherever you want. But I want my community. You thinking they got Little Italy? They leave Little Italy. They leave Chinatown.
But yeah, I mean,
what's wrong with having a black town?
Nothing at all.
So what's wrong with that?
But you can't say he was a sucker because he wanted.
And why was he saying we got to be non-violent? Why was he sticking with that?
Now that I can't really. It's like if somebody punch you in the face in school, just tell a teacher.
Yeah. Why did they want us to keep getting sprayed by water hoses and dogs sick on us?
Maybe it's not just. And it's like this.
Why would anybody
you got
sign up
friends
for that?
For different things. Like Malcolm is just not that friend you're gonna call. I mean, it's like like I got.
Why did he think that was the way?
And I got friends. I got a friend that I would call like for you to edit my book. It's different things. Like you know what I mean.
Why would he think? Why would he think that's
not the guy you call to fight?
But why he think that was the right way for everybody to do and had everybody doing that?
I think he figured this. You punch me, I punch you. Now it's just one bigger fight. That's all I can say.
So you punch me, and I
punch you. Now we in a fight.
Just because you want us to go
to avoid fighting. That's what to avoid a big fight.
It was a fight regardless. Well, but just don't hit back.
Is it a fight if somebody just punch you in the face?
No, and keep punching you and sicking the dog on you because you want to sit on the front of the bus because you want to eat in a restaurant or drink from a water fountain.
And that's something that he fought for. So you can't say you gotta give him props for that.
Man,
we wouldn't be able to get on the bus right now if it wasn't MLK. We wouldn't be able to get on the bus right now.
We boycotted it
because MLK.
We boycotted it.
He let it.
But if we would have said if we can't get on the bus, we burning the bus station down to the ground. every bus station in every city and every town. We burning it to the ground.
That wasn't in the DNA.
But no. If we did that, you think it wouldn't have been the same? But then again, same solution.
But black people had to work and do stuff. So what buses are we gonna use?
Exactly. We didn't use the buses when we boycotted. We didn't use them. We boycotted. Then they said, "All right, let them say what they want."
People carpool.
So we found a way. So you found a way then. So you basically found a way, but still not using it though.
But everybody's not gonna be able to carpool every day. Everybody can't fit. You're gonna need buses. You're gonna need buses.
They didn't get on the buses when they was boycotting the buses, and that's what made them say, "Now we can sit on the front of the bus or the back."
How long do you think that would have lasted?
What?
The boycott.
How long did it last? I don't know. It lasted long enough for them to make a change.
Yeah.
We hurt their pockets.
Yeah.
What's another way we can hurt their pockets? Burn it down to the ground. They gotta get all new buses now. They shooting us. They spraying us with water hoses anyway. Man.
I can't disagree with. I can't disagree, but I can't agree that MLK. I do that, like turn the other cheek. That was questionable, but there's nothing wrong with wanting everybody to hold hands. Some of the greatest people I've ever met in my life weren't black. So I might not ever like. So you know what I mean. So no. I don't know. Like
I feel like
it's always gonna be black first. It's always gonna be you know what I mean. It's always gonna be my brother first. But I don't know. I
never once said hate everybody else. I never once said that. What I'm saying is we could have done little stuff a little differently, maybe, and we still need to now because nothing changed. From when Dr. King would be disappointed. He'd be like, damn, y'all still doing this to us? Still? We ain't hit y'all back. We ain't do nothing back.
It was worse before.
It was worse, but it's still happening though.
I wouldn't say it's not better. It's better.
It's not better, son.
Trust me.
It's not better.
It is better.
How?
You're being denied if you say it's not better.
Better compared to what?
1946.
Oh, so instead of cutting off, that's like saying instead of cutting off your whole arm, now they just cut off your hand.
But I want you to be honest.
That's still not better.
Listen. Are you telling me you would not rather live in 2020 than 1946? You come on, bro. Like let's be real.
Who wouldn't?
All right, so it's better than not saying that it's not.
It's not better though.
Wonderland, but it's better.
It's all right. So better.
Bro, with that mentality, we have black billionaires now. We have a few.
We had black millionaires before. What's the chick with the hair and all that? But look, we live.
What you had to do.
We live in a capitalistic society. Capitalism is money is supreme over everything. That's what runs everything. So you was able to get rich regardless of the times, but of course it was worse. We couldn't eat in certain restaurants.
All right, then, so you still can't. It's not better.
But you still can't even eat in certain because now the new way to do it. The new way to do it is to just raise the price tag on something, and you're stuck in a way where you can't afford it. So now it's not racism; it's just capitalism, where you can't afford certain things. That's all it is. It's the same thing.
You can't say it's not better though. You can't say it's not better. Right now, we probably look at like.
Can you walk around?
I work at a school where the whole administration is black.
Okay,
that wouldn't happen in the 40s. A woman, black woman running schools, running cities.
Can you walk around? Can you walk around without being afraid that the police not gonna kill you? Can you walk around? Can you run a red light without getting a knee? Like it's still dangerous out here for you as a black person. It's not better.
You can't deny that.
Yeah, nothing changed.
You saying nothing changed is a lie. Nothing changed.
And of course,
are you talking about strictly just like police brutality, or are you talking about everything?
In terms of what it's like to be a black person in America, you still living in shit. Most of the time, you still can't get the same opportunities as other people. It's the same thing. It's just different. It's different. Bruh, it's just in different ways.
Bruh.
And you don't get you could drink from whatever water fountain you want now. How big is that in the grand scheme of things?
A person that lived in 1947 will come 2020. And probably cry tears of joy. Like, look at the shit y'all doing.
So, all right, what about the people that's living in 2020 now then? What about them? We not living in 1940, whatever, but we're living in where we are now. And we still got to experience some of the same heartaches that they did.
It's not the same.
It's not for them. Same. For us, it is. For them, it's not.
Fool.
For 1940s, of course not. It's different for them.
Right then. So if you were around,
you didn't live there. You didn't experience that. How you know? You didn't experience that.
We know what it was like then.
No, but you didn't experience that.
People just getting their head blown off for whistling.
We still doing that. We still getting our head blown off. People still getting hung. Now, and people still getting lynched.
The rate is not the same.
Regardless, you didn't live back then.
Son, it's in the history books.
You're from your experience.
Son, you can read. It's not better.
Who said it's better? It's okay. We could drink from water fountains. We could get on buses.
There's more opportunities.
Whatever. All right, and it's still horrible though.
That don't mean it's not better though.
Yo, that's
of course it's still horrible. That means it's not better.
They don't cut off. All right, so now our arm don't get cut off. Just our hand. That's cool. That's cool.
Listen,
that's cool.
Listen, I understand the Malcolm X analogy. Listen,
that's
cool.
But
you cannot say it's not better, son.
See, with that mindset, that's how black people are separated.
Tyler Perry's studio would have been burnt down.
Good. Now,
he could not have had a studio.
So you be happy. You be happy with what you got now. And it's people. That's what you're saying. You're saying it's better. You vouching for it to be. It's better. So what? Be happy. Be happy.
I never said that.
Be happy. That's what you said.
You said that it's no improvement whatsoever.
No.
Are you saying it's no improvement? The quality of life. Are you saying the quality of life for black people isn't better than it was 50 years ago? Are you sitting here telling me?
Do you know? I know people that still, just like people 50 years ago, it's people that still, it's kids, and the majority of kids that are still illiterate, that still don't got no food, who parents on drugs.
That's choice.
Man.
That's choice. That's choice.
Because a system
in the 40s we couldn't go to school.
Because a system we did go to school. We still went to school.
Bad schools.
But we still in bad schools now.
But listen.
It's because of a system. It's a systematic thing.
Listen, son. You listen, bro.
It's a systematic thing. Son, that's the reason why things are how they are now.
I'm wokeity woke, but I'm not in denial.
It's not in denial.
I'm not in denial. I'm wokeity. I'm woke. I'm son.
Do you think if people had a choice, they choose for their kids, choose for their parents to be fucked up? You know why you know why their parents was fucked up? Your parents probably had to turn to the bottle or had to turn to the drugs because they was poor and they was frustrated and they was stressed out. So they turned to that, and it's a reason why they didn't have the same educational maybe opportunities or the same education to prevent them or to let them know that doing X, Y, and Z is wrong. They didn't get the opportunity to learn that that's wrong. Are you talking
in the 40s?
No, it's generations. It's systematic. It's in place. Where if you didn't have the knowledge to know not to do this, not to do that, or to do this or do that.
Have knowledge.
No, everybody does it.
That's choice, though.
And it's people out. It's not choice.
That is choice.
The
internet is in your hand, bro. The internet right here.
Some people don't got a phone, Rell. It's people that don't got phones.
A lot.
It's some people that don't. It's some people. I know.
Libraries, bro.
I know people. How you worried about the library when you don't know what you're going to eat for dinner, and you want somebody to go to the library and learn something?
Listen.
How you want somebody? How you expect somebody to do that? At the end of the day,
the main question was, is it better? You can't sit here and say it's not better than it was 50 years ago, son. That makes no sense, son. We are way lucky to be our age now than to be our age in the 30s when the only job we could probably have was cutting meat maybe or shining shoes.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on, bro. Now, come on.
So you be happy with how things are? I'm not. I don't think it's.
I'm happier now than I would have been in the 50s.
How you? All right, but that's irrelevant. So what?
You just said it wasn't better.
Why are you harping on that? Who cares if it's better than it was in the 50s? It's still bad.
Of course,
who cares?
It's still bad.
So who cares about how it was in the 50s? Why do you care that it's better if it's still bad? That's black people having fucked up mentalities. You're happy that it's better, but it's still bad.
Of course not.
So why are you happy about that?
Who's happy?
Why are you arguing that it's better if it's still bad?
Because you said
better is when it's not bad no more. That's when it's better.
Want to know why?
That's like something. If something downloaded 20%, but now it's downloaded 60%, you can say, well, at least it's not 20%. So what? It's still not 100%.
We gotta get somewhere,
bruh. What?
We gotta, son. And it's. I mean, I don't know if the pattern continues. Maybe we probably won't even be alive to see. Matter of fact, there's never gonna be a perfect world. Period.
It's not about perfect world. It's that we
just want it equal.
It's that we not getting killed. We're not afraid when we see the police. We're not afraid. Yeah. Our people are not don't have the same opportunities or can't afford the healthy meals. You got to eat fucking Chicken Shack every day because your parents. Some people now everybody is different, and some people choose to be fucked up, whatever the case may be. Yep. But what I'm saying is I understand why you was in that situation for you to go down that path. You understand what I'm saying? Some people choose. Somebody like me. If I was fucked up in the world, if I was doing dumb shit where I had everything, all the opportunities afforded to me because of who my mom was, I'm a dumbass. And those type of people are dumbass. But if your parents never been to college, your mom had to work 4 jobs, and you don't got no dad, and you make fucked up decisions in the street, I'm not mad at you for that. You didn't have a chance.
That's what you're doing.
Some people did, but most people don't.
One of my favorite people in the world is Joe Clark. And if you watch Lean On Me, he said, yo, if you fail in life, he said, don't blame your parents.
Yeah.
Don't blame the white man.
Good.
Don't blame nobody but yourself.
Good, and that's true.
So at what age do we say, yeah, my parents fucked up, but you're 38 now?
All right,
at what point do you say, like, yo, you got to put it on yourself?
All right, now look.
I know people that grew up
good.
Born to crack.
Yeah.
They scholars
but it's way more. That's minority. There's way more in the majority that don't get them. So that didn't change.
So who?
And the reason for that is a systematic. It's systematic, and it's a system in place to keep us down.
But you gotta rise above it.
Of course. Now, did you see the video when it's all black and white people lined up, right? And the person is like, if your parents went to college, take 3 steps. If you never had to worry about where you was gonna get your next meal, take a couple more steps. Whatever. And people was making steps, and then some people was way in the back, and then it was like, yo, you see. Now, you expect everybody you say, no matter what, so what, you got a head start, keep running, which you should. I'm not saying that's not the case. But what I'm saying is, if you see how far behind some people are than others, then you can see why things the way they are. And my thing is, that's not by accident. That's on purpose.
Absolutely.
That's not by mistake. That is definitely on purpose. And some people succumb to that. But if your parents... If you had to sell, some people had to sell drugs because they had no food, they had no clothes, and all types of shit. You eating the wrong shit. I know people that was taking care of little brothers and sisters, so they didn't get a chance to do certain things in life because it wasn't their chance. Their mom was fucked up. They had to take care of their family. You couldn't play basketball even though you was nice. You couldn't go to practice because somebody had to feed your little brother or little sister. You understand what I'm saying? That shit, when that's done, when none of that is no more, I'll say, yo, all right, shit is good and gravy now. But as long as situations like that is still around, along with us being murdered by police, we getting police fucking people. We can watch videos of police fucking people up. We know people that up here that's arrested. Luckily, you don't get killed by the police up here. It don't happen really up here at all. But it happens. It's happening around the world, around the country.
More in the South.
Yeah, it don't happen up here. The police just beat you up and they lock you up and but you survive. Which is sometimes what people just asking for to happen in the world. If you gonna beat somebody up, cool, but at least don't kill a brother. You understand what I'm saying? Until that's eliminated, then I can't say nothing is better because then we settling now. You settling. You want?
Nah. It's nothing. That's the same. That's being naive. That's the same as like a chick. Like that's what we said. Like we say all the time. Like, yeah, just because it's like some things are just like, I mean, like it's not where we want to be. That's something we agree on. It's not where we want to be. But you can't say.
If it's not where you want to be, you got to keep walking it. You don't stop and smell the flowers where you at. If you're not where you want to be. You don't stop and say, all right, now the flowers here is good. Nah, you want this. So why you? That's like when
people say kids are worse today. No, it's not, man. People just
kids are worse today.
No, they're not.
It's
not even close.
It's because now it's way more. It's way more things in a way. Because not only is like back in the day, your color was the only thing that held you back. Now it's color and it's money, social status. It's a whole bunch of stuff like that in a way to fuck you up. Capitalism is now more prevalent.
I don't know, maybe because. When I went to school, I was going to. I remember it was dudes in there slashing teachers' tires and shit. Kids, they don't make kids like that no more.
Nah,
I went to school with criminals.
My mom is a
nowadays,
teacher.
Yo, they don't even fight in school.
My mom is a teacher. Ask my mother if the kids now are worse than ever. She'll tell you, yeah.
It's not, son.
I hear her say it all the time. She been teaching for 35 years. Longer than both of us been alive. And East Orange. And East Orange for 30 plus years.
Well, way worse than the 90s than today. Only thing difference is it's cameras today and they catch everything.
No.
They catch everything and they can put it on social media and they get retweeted a million times. Kids in the 90s were way worse.
Hell no,
Kids in the 90s were way worse, bro. They was bringing guns to school in the 90s, son. These kids today do TikTok. They want to do TikTok videos, son. Kids in the 90s was way worse, bro.
The kids that's doing TikTok in school is not bringing the guns to school. Those are high school kids that's bringing the guns. So you equating
guns in
elementary schools to...
They was bringing elementary... They was bringing guns to elementary, son. In the 90s, son. Kids in the 90s was way worse. It's not even close, bro. It's not even close.
My mom said no. My mom said the kids now is horrible, and she been teaching. She was in all generations.
Another reason too, why people think kids are worse now because we're grown now. So when you're mature,
our parents is fucked up. That's why our generation of parents are horrible parents.
Listen, it's like this. Yo, it's like.
All right, here we go, mommy.
It's like it's like.
Mommy. Do you think?
Wait. Ask this in a neutral way.
I'm telling the way you. All right. Terrell said that the kids in the 90s are worse than the kids are now. You've been teaching 30 years. You tell all the time that the kids are worse now than ever before.
No way.
Yes.
So it's 2020.
It's just it's a simple question. Are kids worse now or before?
Do you think kids will, as a whole, as a collection, are kids worse today or say in 1996?
You're not gonna get fired for answering the question. Do kids behave more now?
They can't see your face anyway, so that's not.
No, they are more challenging now.
Oh, that's it. All right, that's all you can say. That's it. Just leave it at that.
That's one vote.
She said they more challenging, and that's a teacher of 30 years who taught kids then and taught kids now.
But I wish she could explain like you look at the kids today, they soft. Like they're soft.
But this today. The thing. Our parents.
I work at elementary school. I work at elementary school.
I do too.
You work at a school?
Yes, at Spark Academy, downtown North.
Okay. So I worked this school year for 10 years. There's been in the whole school year, there's been about 2 fights. In the same, I worked. See, I think I can say this because I can perfect comparison because I work at the school I went to. So I work at the same school I went to. So I mean, I've been associated with this school since the 90s. It was probably 3 fights this whole school year compared when I went to school. It was 3 fights a day. You know what I'm saying? Now it's 3 fights a school year compared to 3 fights a day. You see the difference?
But
now, and this is the same school.
This is the thing.
So same neighborhood.
The parents now. My mom was a parent in the 90s. So you had those kind of parents. Our parents were parents in the 90s. You had those kind of parents, and then you got the parents now who are us. Our kids now are in school. Our kids. Our generation's kids. Yeah. And what are we concerned about? Instagram, Facebook.
Exactly. That's why they're not running the streets.
So no. Not the kids. The parents are concerned about Instagram and Facebook and Ellen, and their kids have been raised. Their kids been raised by their grandparents and who are old now and tired, who don't care, and so the kids are going to be way worse because their parents are not good parents. Our generation of parents is trash.
You do know it was always teen parents, right?
Of course. We're not teens now, Rell.
But we're not teens. They were always teen parents. So even in the 70s,
regardless,
60-year-olds having kids and the grandmothers raising them too. So
no, it wasn't like it was now.
The pregnancy rate is actually higher then.
Rell, are you serious?
The teenage pregnancy rate, teenage pregnancy rate was way higher in the 90s. Rell, son, birth control now. It's Plan B. It's more what's the contraption?
No, kids wasn't getting
contraception.
Kids.
You know what I'm saying? It's more now than it is then.
It's not like it is now, son. It's not. It's not like it is now. It's not even close to how it is.
Son, do you know that you could go to school? You could go to school in the 90s and find multiple pregnant girls in one class. It's not like that now, son.
Yo, I know. I worked at the Boys and Girls Club in Passaic for 10 years.
The pregnancy rate is lower than it is now.
It's mad.
It's lower now.
Yeah, because you could get rid of them now.
Exactly. So that's my point.
What's the difference?
I'm not saying they're not smashing as much.
You could get rid of them now. Okay, so now it's better ways to get rid of the pregnant kids.
That's my point.
But they have to do anything.
Rate is lower.
No, the parents now are parents I've seen you say this before now.
What?
Our generation, you would never go to the Thanksgiving from our generation. They can't cook. They can't do none of that. I've seen you say that before. And that's because our generation is not capable adults. Like our parents were. So these are who are raising the kids that can't even cook on Thanksgiving because she going to the club. Exactly. She probably going to the blackout on we used to go to the blackout party on Thanksgiving, and the moms is leaving the kid at home so they could go to the blackout party on Thanksgiving instead of cooking dinner the night before.
Son, I'm gonna put it like this. Son, I went to if you took the kids from my 8th grade class compared to the kids in the 8th grade class that I just graduated. Son, it's no different, son. The toughest kid in 8th grade today.
Don't do that. You banging his making.
The toughest kid in 8th grade today wouldn't be
what
top
school is
10
this?
toughest
Now,
kid.
you work at
don't say school, but yeah.
Not Flag at near
Flag. I work at Flag.
Oh, you work at Flag?
Same school I went to.
I thought you work at
No, I work at Flag.
Oh my God, she's a tech teacher.
What's her name?
Oh my, Joyce McCree.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, that's my girl.
Oh yeah, she was at Langston U.
Yeah, I didn't do my interview with her, but yeah.
So
do you know her daughter?
I know, yeah.
Her daughter's the vice principal. Yeah.
Now look.
She's the vice principal.
Yeah, she's the vice principal.
You kidding?
Yeah.
What?
She's like the she does Joyce McCree does everything. She does everything in that building from absence to office. She do everything. She's just like the all-purpose lady.
Yeah,
but yeah.
All right, but you just started working there again. Cuz you
last 2 years.
Yeah, so these are the kids. So the kids from the Spires and stuff is going in there.
Kids from the Spires.
And you
kids from the Spires 20 years ago was way wild.
Oh no. So what you telling me is
they went there.
No. So this is what you telling me.
Wait. But Spires
so the kids.
Sussex is their school.
No. So what you telling me is the kids from the Spires is all Angels and Flag, Elma Flag School. That's what you telling me.
Kids in the Spires.
That's what you want me to believe.
Are way nicer today than they were 20 years ago. Bro, kids was carrying guns in elementary school 20 years ago.
The kids from the, no disrespect to nobody that live in the Spires, none of the 280 people. I don't want no smoke if you listen to this podcast.
Son.
No disrespect.
That's not disrespect.
But you telling me the kids from the Spires is Angels,
bro,
and that's where.
Where were you at in 1999?
That's
son?
Where. That's where I say.
That's
why I say okay.
Son.
That's why I say okay.
I don't know.
The kids from the Spires is Angels.
These same kids. I lived in the Spires. Like I know these people.
Yeah, and they're Angels now.
The kids in the 90s were way worse.
And they're Angels now.
These are.
Would you walk right now? Would you walk into the Spires?
Is way safer today than it was in 1999.
All right, so you go chill in the Spires. You got no problem going walking and chilling right now. Would you go in the Spires?
You're ignoring everything I say.
Would you right now?
You're ignoring everything I say.
All right, so
I'm telling you, in 1999,
so here's your
the Spires was worse than today. So is that hard to grasp?
This is your same argument with stuff was bad. It's still bad now.
Of course,
but it's better now. But it's better now. It's still bad. It's still bad. It's not bad. No matter about what's worse. It's still bad.
It's safer.
It's safer, but it's still bad. Yes or no?
I've been agreed to that.
So what's the point of saying it's safer if it's still bad? What's the point of saying it's safer?
It's not safer.
It's still bad.
So I'm arguing that it's not. It's that simple.
It's still bad.
Listen, bro.
It's still bad.
That I agree on.
So what's the point of saying it's safer then? It's still bad.
Anything could be argued. What are you talking about?
It's still bad. That's but it's not,
no point. Honestly, it's not even close though. It's not even close.
All right, so let's do an experiment. You get the video camera.
Some of these projects not even. Let me ask you this: is Newark safer now or 20 years ago?
It's probably safer now, but it's still the number one.
That's my same argument then.
But it's still.
Why? Why is it safer now? Why is it safer?
Let me finish, please.
Go ahead.
It's still the number one murder city, top 5 in the country. It's not good. Doesn't matter if it's better. It's still bad. People still dying.
But you can't say that.
I know mad people that's dead, son.
Who died, son? What are you talking about?
All right.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so how is it better? We know mad people that's dead.
But we know way less people dying.
Yo, you not making no sense. Sir, if a city is still in the top 5 murder cities in the country is better now though. What? It's still bad.
So you can't acknowledge that something is better?
No, not until it's not bad no more.
It will never be perfect. It will always... Son,
perfect?
It will never not be racism.
How about...
It will never not be racism. It's
how about...
entrenched, son.
How about...
It will never not be racism.
Instead of it not being racism... You're not getting killed by the cops on a traffic stop.
I'll pray for that.
Like who cares if it's not going to be racist?
It will never stop.
And so murder is never going to stop. But Newark don't still got to be number 1 in the country year in and year out. Top 5 in the country in the murder rate year in and year out. That's better when you're 110th instead of top 5. Sometimes number 1. That's better.
We could take this sports analogy or whatever. If you finish 32nd in defense. If next year you finish 17, you're not happy with that?
Still bad. No. Still bad.
Well, I'm not happy, but
you still
can't
bad.
Be like, all right, it's getting a little.
Yeah. Now, so let's do an experiment. Put your chains and all that stuff on. Go to the Spires all day and ill. And let's
Maybe
see.
You didn't know
let's see.
Like I said, I don't know. I'm not sitting here like that's not cool. But I'm saying I knew these people in the 90s. The Spires was way worse in the 90s than it is today.
But are the Spires good today? Nice, safe, all that. You would chill.
Shit could still pop off.
Like right now today, you feel comfortable going to Illin and the Spires right now.
I mean, comfortable. I mean,
if a leg lived in the Spires, you going in there every time to go see it and all that stuff. Is that what you would do? Yes or no?
It's still fucked up. It's still the projects. It's the projects at the end of the day.
That is my point.
But I never
that you just said my point.
You said this in the middle of conversation.
You said
this is what you said. You would say, "Yo, nothing got better. Nothing." I disputed that. You said nothing got better. You can't say and tell me nothing got better. And I wasn't even necessarily.
That's grasping for straws.
I wasn't talking about murders. I'm talking about overall in general.
That's just grasping for straws, though.
As far as getting better, you look at all this.
That's a negative. That's the way.
Look at all these young people with black-owned businesses now.
That's how the Pilgrims want you to think. So you can be happy with what you getting, your scraps.
Wow.
Be happy with getting your scraps by saying stuff like, "Oh, it's better now. It's getting better."
I'm just a realist.
Realist, you call it what you want, but you saying, "Yo, this is better. That is better." All that's doing is okay. I'm happy with scraps.
Nobody said be happy. All I argued was you saying, I don't care what I'm not gonna sit here and say. And just let you say that you said nothing got better. Like nothing. Like
man, it's still the same stuff going on then that was going on now.
Me and you could be mayor now. We couldn't do that. We couldn't be mayor in the 50s.
And we're gonna be mayor. And what are we gonna be able to change, bro? Obama was the president, and what did he change? Excuse me, I'm doing a podcast, please. We're doing a podcast.
Fried? Like you know how something's like fried, then you like boiled. Like it's two different kinds of hot dogs.
Like grill?
Sometimes it's on a grill.
Like on a grill?
Yeah, like that. Like grill. That's what I mean.
You said fried?
Fried grill, yeah. I don't like it like when it, like you ever seen it just be
boiled. You
don't
like boiled hot dogs.
Yeah, I don't like boiled.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's gonna be like on a if you're gonna like put it on a grill, yeah. Thank you. That's what I meant. Yeah, but
either way, that's insane to say. That in my opinion, that stuff is better if it's not better. That's just. I
mean, yeah.
That's just how I feel.
If you're talking about as far as racial injustices,
if the same stuff happening, if you still getting lynched,
it's still way better today. Like you comparing one person probably being lynched to one every 10 minutes. Like you can't say.
If I was getting Fs, it wasn't one person getting lynched every 10 minutes. But if I was getting Fs and I came home to my mother like at least I got Ds now. My mother's still gonna be like, yo, bro, you still getting D's. Like, what you happy for? Even if it's from F's to C's, it'd still be like, oh.
Today, black people in America today versus black people in America 50 years ago isn't F to D. It's not F to D.
In my opinion, it is. In my opinion.
It's not F to D.
It's F to D or D plus.
Look, you got a business right now by going to a shop that's not black owned. You probably wouldn't have been able to do that in the 50s, bro. Now, you know what I'm saying? You probably weren't even allowed in there.
Back then the Jews didn't own everything, and because capitalism you keep forgetting about, and there was black businesses back then.
You had Black Wall Street.
Yeah, so that's impossible. That'll never happen now.
Black Wall Street was one.
Yeah, but I'm not even just talking about Black Wall Street. I'm talking about it was black businesses in the North. You could go on Orange Street back in the day when our parents was growing up. Orange Street was black buildings and black businesses there.
Store, but that was a rarity.
No, that wasn't a rarity. Back then, that's what you could do as a black person. But now you can't do that.
It was rare because the money wasn't there, the opportunity wasn't there.
It wasn't rare. Black people did have my grandfather's brothers had shops and stuff like I have, like vintage shops in North back then.
You comparing maybe like
now you can't do that. You can't do that now. The Jews, you gotta pay. You can't buy a black business, and now you gotta pay the Jews rent. You gotta pay them the rent.
You always had nothing was free. What you mean?
You could buy a building and stuff, and it could be it could be yours, your property that you could pass down. You can't do that now. You can't. We can't own anything. Everything is cornered in. Capitalism controls everything, and capitalism is racism's cousin. Because the people at the top of the hill in capitalism are pilgrims, and the black people are still at the bottom, just like we are in the totem pole when it comes to racism. It's the exact same thing. The racist people in the capitalistic America are at the top of the joint. And so the racist people and the rich people, which are all white people, the majority, are still at the top. And so that means the people at the bottom that they would keep at the bottom is the black people. It's just a new way to do it. It's just a new way to do the same trick. Can you turn that light back on, please?
At the end of the day, you look at today, we can start from the bottom to small businesses like me with my book, your shop, to the Tyler Perry's and Master P's and stuff like that.
And that's minority. We're in a minority.
We're on a minority. Because
we are a minority.
But you know what? But it could be more if more people had our mind state. And that's a lot of that is, it's systematic racism and stuff. It's like this. Like, me and you don't smoke or drink.
Nope.
A lot of this is by choice. So people that's out there getting high, that's choice.
Yeah,
that's choice. Like it's there. That don't mean you gotta pick it up because it's there.
But they chose.
You know what I mean? You don't have to pick up the weed because it's
there. People are sheep, first of all, and at the majority.
So who fault is that? That's self.
That's self. That's just. But the reason why black people are in the situation that we are in is very simple. We were slaves. They brought us here on slave ships, and we were slaves for 400 years. So after the 400, for 400 years. When was the reversal of all of that and the people being fixed from all of that? It never occurred. It just was okay. You free now. After 400 years, and it stayed.
It's like letting a dog that was never trained just run outside
and then have kids and have kids, and then they have kids and they have kids and they have kids, and it never was fixed. It never was nothing. It's the same thing. The slave mentality, that's not fake, that's real. We still got that, and we still suffering from that.
Though. All right, cool. Okay.
Slavery stopped, and
I'm saying you can stop it. Like, for instance, I got a cousin that I ain't gonna say his name, but he can't stay home. Like he's locked up every 4 months, 5 months. You know how many times I'm telling him, yo, bro, you got a big following. I don't start a T-shirt line.
It's easy.
Something to be what's the name?
It's easy to say that.
Is okay? Let me ask you. Is it Oh, and he's had jobs. Whether it was, he's had jobs, he had the opportunity to live in the suburbs with our aunt.
Do you think?
Is it the white man's fault that he just refused to want to do right, or is it his fault?
Not the white man now, but the white man then. And so you telling me he had
for every one of my one cousins? You know Wallow 267, right?
Yeah, listen.
So look at Wallow. He came home for 20 years.
But he had to do 20 years at one point because he was dumb, right? And then he woke up. But he had to do the 20 years. You understand what I'm saying?
He wanted to rob people. Did he have to rob people?
Yes, he probably did. He probably wanted to eat. He ain't want to go to the chicken shack. He probably wanted to go to Sizzler instead of going to chicken shack every day.
So let me ask you.
You telling me? So every your cousin was afforded every opportunity growing up to not go down that path? Can you honestly say that?
Nah.
So how was that fair to him?
But however, he could have. He got an aunt that lived in Piscataway. He was living out there.
Yeah.
Wow, but no, he wanted to come back to North
because he already was a street baby by then. it's too late. The streets grab you and that's it. And the streets probably feel like a family. And then black people are a communal people. So by nature, black people, we want to be in a community of us. And so people in the streets and gangs and whatever, and then again, that fulfills that communal side of them. And then why would you want to leave that? That make you feel like home.
You can also be out there. That don't mean you got to be someone. You got. Okay, look at. Okay, look. Let's take Boys in the Hood. Take Boys in the Hood.
Look.
Let's take Boys in the Hood. Ricky lived in the hood. Trey lived right in the hood, right across the street from. Trey lived right across the street from Doughboy. Trey right across the street.
Look at Trey dad. Look at Trey dad and look at Doughboy. You never seen Doughboy dad, but you seen Doughboy.
Ricky had the same dad as Doughboy. Now what?
Ricky was an athlete. He was just good at football, so that was what was stopping him from being in the street.
He dedicated to play.
Because he was blessed to be able to kick, throw, run the ball.
He did play football too.
He wasn't as good. USC.
No, he wasn't as good. It was choices.
USC wanted Ricky. That's different. He was a different level athlete if USC wants you. But the thing is, you don't have to sell drugs with everyone that's out in the street like that. But when they counting their money up, when they illin', when they buying new stuff, and you can't buy nothing, what you gonna be forced to do if you want to keep up with the Joneses? You gonna have to do the same thing. And that's what it boils down to at the end of the day. You are a product of your environment most of the time, or you rise above it. And most of the time, people is products of their environment, and they get lost in the sauce because they gotta keep up with what everybody else is doing. And that's what it is at the end of the day. Everybody doesn't have the strong background or backbone to lead them in the right direction. And the reason why is because of what happened to us black people. And it's not making excuses. I used to be the one to say what you were saying. Like, yo.
Everything I say, I still say.
I used to be the one to say what you were saying. Like, yo, black people still got the opportunities to do this, that, and the third. But
you saying that's not true now?
You have the opportunities, but I understand. To make that argument is the easy way out. To make that argument is say, so what?
Oh, I'm not
do
saying
better.
So what? Hell no.
So
what I'm saying is,
who cares about your background? Rise above it. It's easy to say that, but it's not. What's not easy to say is the truth of the matter is that, yo, your background is really jacked up, and you never got no help through that. Of course, you're not mentally equipped to make the right choice. Who would choose to want to go to do something that's going to land you in to us robbing somebody? A lot of people. To me and you.
Everybody, you do know that everybody that robs are struggling, right?
Of course not. But
rich people rob people.
Pilgrims rob people. Bernie Madoff was robbing people. He made billions of dollars. So I'm not just saying that.
So some people do that shit for the thrill of it.
If you dumb enough to rob somebody for the thrill of it, you think you're smart enough?
Not the thrill. I'll take it back. It's just they want more.
You want more?
They want more. I see somebody. They got a Rolex, but I see somebody with a Rolex. I want his too.
No, ain't nobody with no Rolex. Ain't nobody with no. What? What you mean? How did they get the Rolex? You know how much a Rolex cost? How they get there? Because they were selling drugs.
I'm
like, what you mean?
There's people with nice things.
Like, how did they get the nice things? By selling drugs and robbing and stealing and stuff.
My cousin robbed somebody. He didn't have to rob nobody.
To be in that
1,000 people that love him. To
be in that lifestyle and to do those sort of things. To us, we would never do that because we know better. You don't know better when you do stuff. Better. No, they don't.
Everybody knows better, son.
No, they don't.
Yo, you know right from wrong. What you like 5? What are you talking about, bro?
So if people knew right from wrong, why do they choose to do wrong?
Because it's evil people in the world.
No, because you don't know better.
It's evil people and mischievous people.
Because people don't know better.
Everybody do crime is easy. Could they do what?
Because you don't know no better.
Son, you trying to tell me somebody that's not special ed, somebody that's not mentally ill, you 27 years old, you know that sticking somebody up is morally wrong.
Yep.
You know that.
Yeah.
You know that it's a crime.
But you hungry.
So you don't know.
But you hungry.
I'm not talking about people that's.
So why talk about the minority? Talk about the majority. Talk about
Troy Ave said, yo, I had everything growing up. He said I was wearing minks as a baby. I just wanted to sell drugs.
So you know what he is? So he's a dumbass. People like that's what you call him, a dumbass.
I'm talking about people like that don't got to do that.
Why?
Stuff like
What's the point of talking about a dumbass? That makes them a dumbass.
He's making excuses for everybody.
It's not making excuses for everybody. I'm making excuses for the people that are excusable. And if you're a dumbass, you're a dumbass. If you grew up with everything you do, like me, like I said before, if I was out here doing stupid stuff, that's all me. I made the choice to do that because I was afforded every opportunity to not do that. The people that wasn't afforded every opportunity, I know why they wasn't. It's easy to say. They know right from wrong. Do better.
Everybody knows right from wrong.
But that's what
it's like if the teacher walk up to class, you know that popping that stink bomb is wrong. I don't care how young you are. You know that going on.
Now you know
a 5-year-old knows right from wrong.
Now you know some people are dumb or not smart. Didn't get the right education. Didn't get the right whatever. And so they don't want the teacher to call them in and read in class. So what do? I'm bugging. I'm about to do something. I'm about to be bad and misbehave so the teacher won't call on me to read in class. The person don't know how to read or don't know how to write or is dumb or something like that. Now he gonna ill. He gonna get in trouble in class. He gonna get in trouble with the teachers, and it's a vicious cycle.
He gonna get in trouble just so he don't have to read.
For sure, people are ill because they're dumb and they don't feel in place.
That just love the laughter. I just want to make the class laugh and do some dumb because it's just like like you guys. I know some bad motherfuckers that was smart as shit.
Yeah,
nigga was smart as shit. He just bad.
So he's a dumbass. What's the point of talking about him? I'm not talking about the people that's not dumbasses. You want to keep talking about exceptions. I don't want to talk about exceptions. I want to talk about the whole. Black people as a whole.
That's not like enabling.
It's not enabling nothing. Black people as a whole.
At what point do we be like, yo, you right? We all know that, effects of racism is still here. We know that, but it comes to
and you suffering from it. So and when the people helped, I'm not saying excuse nothing, but I'm saying if I know I'm not gonna not acknowledge why it's happening.
You can't say that for everybody.
You can't. But I know why things are the way they are in the black community. It's a system. It's a system. It's systematic.
It's like, all right, somewhere in a block in Newark somewhere, is some dudes on the porch that's about to sip lean just cause. Are you gonna blame the reason why he gonna fall out from lean on slavery?
He's a dumbass if he knows better. But the people that's messed up in life, who don't got no money, who parents wasn't there for him, to him that's how he feel. That make him feel better. And it's sad and it's wrong, but I know why. And until we start addressing why and correcting that,
we all know why.
Until we start identifying why it's like how it is and addressing it, it's never going to get fixed. The system is always going to prevail. Until we start correcting why things are the way they are, it's never going to change. Everything is going to continue to be how it is.
Put it like this. I could do a job fair right now. Yeah. Listen. Somebody can make a job fair right now and say it's $30 an hour.
Yup.
Do you know that some people, and it could be legit, it's still going to be a bunch of motherfuckers going to look at that and say, I ain't going to that bullshit.
Yeah. You know why?
Why?
Because they are fucked up in their brain to think, oh, I could get a job that's 30. Some people don't. I know somebody we both know in and out of jail all the time, all crazy, illin', doing this and doing that. Could have a chance to do this, but some people got money a fast way. And like, why would I go back to this when I could do it like this? So what? I could go to jail. So what? This could happen. So what? I could be illin' and I could be paid like this. Because that's all they was ever introduced to. And then that's it. It's no fixing that person. But what I'm saying is you can't fix everybody, but you got to fix the system.
Well, one thing I think you got to do, first of all, they got to stop. A part of me, a part of me says, well, nah, they got to, like on job applications, still asking for criminal history.
Yeah, they got it. Do you think that's by mistake?
They could eliminate that.
But you think that's by mistake that they do that?
But listen, I want to say this. But then you got to think about it like this. What about somebody that's a sexual predator? He want to apply to elementary school. So to a degree, we have to have that. You know what I mean? Or should he still get that job?
Sexual predator shouldn't, no. But because you
got to do that. But in order to find out he's a sexual predator, you're gonna have to look. See how that can? It's like you know what I mean? Like,
well, you could,
let's say a man's 40 now. He raped somebody who was 19.
But you could you can look specifically and have somebody do a background check for just sexual predator.
So
you can do that.
Do you think that only sexual predators are people that shouldn't get jobs?
No, it depends on what your crime was. It depends, but that stuff is to weed out black people. You know that, right?
Yeah.
It's no. They ain't looking at. Yeah. Sad to say, they're not looking to see if you was a sexual predator. They're looking to see if you're a black person and what you did, so they can tell you can't get this job. It's simple as that. It don't really get more complicated than that. It is what it is.
It's like it's crazy because I think it's just that stigma, like, yo, this guy felon, I don't want him in the workplace. That's all it come from.
That's what the prejudice is in the stereotype of black people.
All felons are bad. All felons are animals, monsters. We can't have this guy working around us. Like, what is he gonna do when, like, can I trust him around the register?
That's not by mistake. That's on purpose, son. Yeah. It is what it is at that point. But
yeah, that could be one step. Eliminating that.
It's the system. It's the system got to change. It's just the system that got to change. That's all it is. That's really what it is. The system and the system not going to change. It's going to be what it is because black people got to stay downtrodden in order for us to keep allowing ourselves to be exploited by capitalism.
I know one thing. I always say, yo, like, if no matter if I just fall off or whatever, just blame me. I'm saying myself, blame me. Don't blame.
That's good.
White people shit that happened to us 20 years ago. Blame me.
You accountable for yourself.
I got lazy. like I said, I lost focus.
Okay, so that's cool.
I decided I wanted to smoke crack or whatever.
But that's you.
Put it on me.
That's you, and that's you.
Yeah.
But you know better. So and if that happens to you, you know that you was responsible for whatever you chose to do.
Yeah.
But some people, their upbringing wasn't what your upbringing was, and so bam.
Ain't like my upbringing was peaches and cream.
Okay, well, so you educated yourself and you said you gonna do X, Y, and Z.
Or just use other people example. I don't understand why people don't use other people. Like, it's like, yo, like
what? It's easy.
Like people always say, why you don't have kids? Wanna know why? Because half the niggas I know don't like their baby mother. They don't got custody of their kid. It's split custody. They only get the baby on weekends. It's just all like. So I use that as an example. Like, I put it like this. I just don't want that. You know what I mean? I have too many examples of going wrong and going right.
So you gotta make.
Why don't people say, all right, well, I know mad drug dealers and they all like they in the feds now. I don't want that. So why would you go do that?
Because you get baby mama and selling drugs, two different things. Some people.
I'm just saying,
that's how they got it.
Failure as examples.
Some people think like. If that's the case, it wouldn't be no crime. Some people think like, "Yo, I gotta do what I gotta do, and I'm not gonna get caught."
It wouldn't be crime. People use, but I don't care what society you're going to. It was always what they call peasants. It was always just wild. You could go to BC. It was always going to be 400 BC. It was always people that's the bottom of the totem pole. Like,
poor people.
Yeah, he's a guy that got to make the king laugh, or
It's poor. It was poor people and it was rich people. That was it.
Period. Any society, anyway.
All middle class people.
That would probably never change. That would never change. It's always going to be.
That's a societal thing, but
that's in the animal kingdom. You got lions and you got pigeons. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
no, I'm talking about
saying, like it's a.
You can't change that, but you can change in a society where it's different races, where you treat somebody differently because of who they are. That don't got nothing to do with somebody being poor. It's poor black people, poor white people, poor Asian people, poor whatever people. But black people get treated the worst out of everybody. And just because you black at the end of the day, that's what it boils down to. It's no good.
Man, praying for that, man, all you could do, like, sitting around waiting for the 40 acres and a mule. I don't know if we ever gonna get that or reparations or equality.
We gotta
all you gotta do. You just gotta try to. We gotta be the best you could be, and
we gotta have a revolution as a people. Until we do that, America had a revolution and got away from the Brits and got shit straight for themselves. Every country in Africa, when they in Northern Africa, not South Africa, but even there too, when they get a dictator that's ill, what happens? They throw a coup and they get the person out and they have a revolution. Cuba had a revolution. Everybody has a revolution. We never had no revolution.
This shit don't think I'm shooting a podcast.
She think you lying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, I would never do nothing like that. I would never in my life.
What?
For what you prove, y'all don't gotta prove nothing to you. Who is she? She's not even your leg either.
You right.
She think you. I think you lying. Let me see.
Nah. She ain't telling me that. I did that just on my own. I don't know. If she asked, I wouldn't have did it. If she asked.
Yeah, hell no. Yeah. Oh, you not doing that. What you doing? You doing something else. Oh, you must be. You got me fucked up.
What do I say?
What about what sports you got? What you got? What you got on the paper?
This shit done turned into CNN.
Yeah, word. It definitely did.
So I was gonna start off on Tyson and Roy Jones.
Listen.
Did you? I don't know if you heard, but today Roy Jones said that he might have made a mistake and signed on.
Yeah.
Because Tyson's too big, too explosive.
Roy Jones, my favorite boxer ever. I think he's the best boxer ever. I don't want him to. Why would you fight Mike? Why would you do that? It's silly. Well, but I like the league though, the Legends Only league that they might try to start.
So what, this people fighting?
Not even just fights. Like it's
gonna be celebrities fighting.
No. Legends only, right? So you got to be a legend in your sport. Like if you wanted to see, this is what he said. Like if you want to see like Iverson play somebody 1-on-1, they'll do it in the Legends Only. It's gonna be called Legends Only, and it'll be 1-on-1, and
like
it'll be pay-per-view. Yeah, but it's all under this umbrella, Legends Only, and it'll be a pay-per-view event. They put cards together. He said so. Him versus Roy Jones was just to knock it, just to get it going. No, they're like because they gonna get it going. Yeah. But I don't want him to. He that's not fair.
So let me ask you this. First of all, they both walk. They both passed their prime.
You know, he said they were supposed to fight before, right?
Well, Jay Prince was trying to set that up.
He said it was supposed. He said him and Roy was in Texas talking about it. That's what he said. So Jay Prince might have been involved.
Jay Prince. I read Jay Prince's book. He said he got them both to his ranch, and I forgot why it didn't happen.
I'm happy it didn't. He said he was cool with Roy. He said we was talking about it and it never happened. That's what Mike said. I forgot why it didn't
happen. But do you think at any point in their career,
Mike would have beat Roy? Roy's
like a light heavyweight.
Yeah, but Roy could have went up. Roy could have went up to heavyweight and beat Mike. That was losing to Lennox and them.
See, but if Roy Jones went up there, he'd be like losing speed a little bit. Like he'd be sluggish.
He'd have beat Mike.
The bigger you get, the slower you're gonna be.
He'd have beat Mike. He'd have beat that Mike. Young Mike, no chance. That Mike, he beat him.
Well, at that point, he probably that was Mike washed up Mike.
So I think Roy would have beat him then.
I still don't
He's
know.
the most skilled boxer ever. Nobody's ever as good as Roy Jones Jr.
I don't know.
Nobody.
I don't know.
You can't name nobody that's more skilled than him. Naturally skilled.
I can name a few.
You can't name nobody.
Roy Jones is a showman. He's dazzling to look at. So you confusing that with
no. It's not dazzling. It's not just dazzling.
Because Roy could put his arm behind his head and wait for you. That's not skill.
But you think somebody
that's like showmanship. He's just showing off.
No. Prince Nassim was showmanship along with speed. Roy, it was just raw skill to be able to do that.
You can argue that Floyd is probably more skilled than him.
Floyd is defensively. That's it. Not technically. Not in my opinion.
Floyd is one of the top 5 best boxers of all time.
Defensively.
No, overall, people. Floyd just doesn't hit hard. Floyd has no power. You can't take away his boxing. He just doesn't have power, so he'll knock people out. But offensively, Floyd is nice too, bro.
Not as fast as Roy Jones Jr.
Roy not as fast, so it looks better.
It's not just. It's not. No. Forget how it sounds. It's how quick it get there and to hit you. Roy Jones Jr. the best boxer ever.
Floyd's offense is his defense.
That's cool.
Roy's offense is his offense. So that's why it looks like that.
His offense is unparalleled.
Floyd's the best counterpuncher of all time. Do you agree to that?
All right, if you do,
he's the best counterpuncher of all time. What's his offense?
And I don't even know. That's defense. And that's defense. A counterpunch is defense. And that's defense.
Defense to turn into offense.
And it's that his defense is so good that maybe I don't even.
Is defense a skill?
Defense is a skill.
So he's better defensively skilled than Roy. You agree?
No.
He's better defensively skilled than Roy.
In boxing, I think your defense is a skill. That's one of the fun because in my opinion, skills is fundamentals. Is what you need fundamentally. So maybe Roy Jones, maybe Floyd Mayweather is more skilled defensively. He's more skilled defensively.
Okay.
But he's not more skilled overall. His technique.
Let's skip the Floyd. I got another one. Sugar Ray Leonard. Is Roy Jones more skilled than Sugar Ray Leonard?
Yes. Roy Jones the best boxer ever. is the best boxer ever. He'd have beat the shit out of Sugar Ray.
First of all, I don't even know if they could have fought because of weight.
Sugar Ray was too small, but
Sugar Ray's like a welterweight, yeah.
But
they could have met at middle probably. They probably could have met at middleweight.
Yeah, he could have went up, and if Roy would have whooped. Roy wasn't son. I don't think y'all. Yo, we could look at some Roy highlights. Son.
Roy was fucking. He was nasty, bro.
Son,
Roy beat he beat a young B-Hop. He beat a young James.
Son,
Roy was the best. At one point, Roy was the best boxer in the world.
He's still the best boxer in the world right now. Well, not he old man now.
You mean you think he's the best boxer of all time?
Of all time, the best boxer.
All, he got 9 losses, so you can't be the greatest.
Because he fought everybody. He fought everybody. He did not care.
He fought.
You was nice. I'm gonna fight you. And once Antonio Tarver came and all that,
9 losses.
No, he was. Once he started getting older and stuff like that.
No, that count on your record.
It is what it is. You fought everybody. You're not gonna beat everybody. Once you get old,
I mean,
you got
how
old.
Was he though? How old was he really?
He once that in boxing, once that prime hit, and then niggas go down. Floyd, the only person that was able to still, and it's because of how he chose to pick his fights.
That's true.
But that he was able to.
Well, one thing we can first of all, Floyd. I don't know if it's true, but from what I heard, he doesn't smoke or drink, so he's one of the most disciplined fighters of all time.
Okay, I don't know
also,
if he drink or smoke. I don't know.
I don't think he ever drink or smoke. Also, Floyd's one of the only fight I know. Like right now, nobody's really boxing. He trains at all the time. Like not just he always.
So that's good.
So he's the best disciplined boxer of all time.
Okay, so that's a big help in a sport where you don't fight every night.
That's not his fault.
That's nuts, but that's good, and that's to his advantage. You don't box every week, so if you staying sharp,
I do agree that because of his cherry picking, he can't be the GOAT.
He can't be the GOAT. If he fought, nobody don't agree with me.
I argue
with this
too.
But if he fought Pacquiao if he fought Pacquiao when Pac was on the rampage. Everybody that Floyd, every single person Floyd beat up first, Pacquiao did him way worse.
Well,
way worse.
Floyd beat
Floyd, he did him way worse.
First of all, if I beat somebody up, I'm probably gonna I might make it easier for you.
No, not how Floyd beat him because Floyd don't put up hurting on you like how Pacquiao does.
Put psychological beatings on you, bro. Psychological beatings.
He just ran from you all fight, and that's really what it went down to. He knocked Ricky Hatton out.
Running. I don't agree with that. I'm not even the biggest Floyd fan.
All right, not running.
You fighting and I'm blocking.
Okay,
I'm supposed to block.
Good.
What kind of shit is that?
Good.
I'm supposed to block you.
So
I'm supposed to let somebody beat me down. That's why you got boxers that can't even talk. They can't even talk.
So it's the way he fought.
His fighting style is boring.
And he would dominate the fight because you couldn't hit him, and he only hitting you, but you wouldn't leave hurt. You would just leave frustrated, and your face a little red because he was tagging you up, and he don't hit you hard. He knocked Hatton out, but look what Pacquiao was doing to niggas after Floyd was. Pacquiao was dominating him.
Fighter of all time, and I'm gonna tell you why. And I don't know if I probably said something like this before, but if something that's never been before finally comes, they're gonna make him the best thing ever. There's never been a great Filipino boxer. So one finally came along.
What's so special about the Philippines where somebody would want to make it, just because he's a good Philippine boxer means...
That's the biggest market in the world. That's
for the
Asian.
Philippines?
What are you talking about?
What?
That's Asian.
Man,
that's Asian.
Come on,
that's the most populated. What are you talking about? Like, bro, that's a big market. It's never... Bro, okay, there's never been a... I'm trying to think of something. Like I look at Jin, the rapper. Jin was supposed to be...
He's Chinese.
Exactly. He's Chinese. There's never been a Chinese rapper signed to a major label like that. Jin was supposed to be the biggest thing just because it's never been...
Who ever thought he was going to be the biggest thing?
First of all, Jin was a great rapper.
He wasn't no great rapper. He was a battle rapper.
He was a great battle rapper. And
then Serious Jones destroyed him. He thought he was great.
Already flopped.
No, it didn't.
No, the battle came after he flopped.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it did.
He came right off fresh off of 106.
No,
and then Jen did like one Fight Club battle.
Album dropped first, then Sirius beat him down.
Yo,
if I'm not mistaken,
Jen from what we know in battle rap, Jen was ass. He good at freestyling. That's it.
Jen wasn't ass. He was hot on 106. He was hot.
And
he was hot on 106.
What you think? What you think?
So Manny
these
Pacquiao,
dudes now
he
would
had to be hyped because it was never an Asian boxer. So of course, every Asian in America is going to be behind.
They don't even look at Filipinos as Asian. That's his own independent country. They don't look at them as like Filipino. No, they call them. They're more black than anything. But
that's like saying a Jamaican's not black.
No, the Philippines is near Africa. You know that, right?
Son, but is he not Asian?
He's Filipino. Yeah, he's whatever.
Asian.
But they don't look at him as no Asian hype.
There was never no Philippine great boxing in. So of course everybody's gonna flock behind him.
No,
that's like if a black person come and dominate hockey. We finally got one.
No.
What's that nigga? What's his jersey? What's his jersey?
It is one. PK Subban. Nobody give a fuck about him. Yeah, nobody. He played for the Devils too, and nobody don't care about PK Subban.
That's because we're just not into hockey.
You just said people would have done that.
That's because we're not into hockey.
One. So we would have done that, or we're not into hockey.
And is he really?
He's nice. He's nice. He's one of the best players in NHL. PK Subban. Look him up.
Well, we're not into hockey.
Man, Pacquiao wasn't beating niggas up like that because he was Asian. It's because he was nice.
He was overrated.
And so why Floyd ain't fight him then?
He was overrated.
So why Floyd wouldn't fight him?
He fought him.
Man.
He fought him. The money wasn't right. He fought him.
Man.
Why was Pacquiao?
Pacquiao
scared to take needles when he got fucking tattoos?
He got to take needles. Pacquiao said, what about this, Floyd? We could do this. He said this. He said, we can fight and the winner take the whole purse. He said, we could do that. If you think he's
not gonna happen, that's some bullshit.
That's what he said.
Fight for free.
That's what he said, and he tried to get him in every avenue to take the fight, and Floyd wouldn't do it.
Man,
Floyd was scared of him because Pacquiao would have whooped his ass.
Man,
and Lomachenko is better than Pacquiao and Floyd.
He's better than Pacquiao for sure,
and Floyd too. Lomachenko, crazy. Lomachenko is probably the second best boxer I ever seen in my life.
Lomachenko is probably top 5 skilled boxer I ever saw in my life.
I got
another one for Roy Jones. And I don't know how many fights you saw, but I know you know him. Pernell Whitaker, Sweet Pea, is not beating Roy Jones Jr. Are you serious? Well, I think the weight class is different. About skills.
Roy Jones is the...
Sweet Pea.
If we watch Roy Jones Jr. highlights right now, which we could do right now, you're gonna be like, oh my god. You're gonna be like, yo, son, what? It's like watching Picasso paint. It's like he just was too good. Come on, load it up. So y'all, I don't understand how anybody could feel any differently after watching Roy Jones. I don't want to see him fight no Mike Tyson though, not right now.
This fight gonna be it's gonna be pretty sad. They're gonna be. I think Tyson's gonna be good, but Roy's
gonna happen too.
Roy's gonna get knocked out.
There's no way it's not gonna happen. That's the worst part. Well,
now it's an ego thing. They can't cancel it back out.
It's because once I heard Mike explaining about that Legends Only thing. Mm-hmm. That mean like this is gonna happen for sure because they want to launch this league.
Man, he was a bad man.
Son.
He was a bad man. And then it's like he was like this. He's a great showman, bro. Son. Like he do shit like this.
Yeah,
like,
watch the skill. It takes
skill
to do that.
Like, that's skill.
Son.
It don't take skill to do this. Oh, that's just like I said. That's just showboating.
Son, he was too quick, son. Bing! He lined you up so crazy. He had speed, power, agility, everything. Oh, God. Son, I love Roy Jones so much, son. Yeah, good. Watch this.
He's an entertainer. I think you confuse entertainer with skills.
No, son, it's skill.
He was an entertainer.
It's skill. You got to watch his feet. Look at little angles. Look at angles he take. That's what I like about Lomachenko, son, is the angles. Watch the angles. Watch his feet. It's angles. Yeah. It's just that. Oh my God. It's angles, son. Angles, hand speed.
So your prediction is Mike.
Yeah, that's
give me a prediction around. I say fourth. Mike going to toy with him. I say fourth round KO.
I don't know, son. We looking at old Mike and old Roy. Can Mike still? Mike still look.
We seeing highlights of Mike.
Mike still look fast and dangerous and deadly. Son, this nigga crazy.
Mike's just naturally stronger. So one of his punches long. Yeah, he was nice.
Come on.
So I got. Let's go to what's the name? Let's go to the next one. So this is sport right here, even though it's fictional. I want to know: have you got into Cobra Kai? Tell me you got into it.
The Cobra Kai from the Karate Kid?
Yeah. So that's the best shit on TV. Tell me you watched it.
On Netflix?
Yeah.
I never watched.
Son. Oh my.
I know, but God, I know about it though. I know.
Son, it's crack. It's
crack. What's his name? Caruso.
Daniel LaRusso.
Son,
they all grown up now. He got a family. He rich. The guy, Johnny Lawrence's rival, he turned out poor. It's crazy how the story.
Okay, and
son,
no, because the first season came out a couple years ago.
2017.
Okay, and I heard about it on the podcast. I heard about it before. It was on YouTube. It was only on YouTube before.
Yeah, then they pitched for the Netflix.
All right. So what I'm hearing is I heard him talk about this on the Bill Simmons podcast. Lawrence, the dude Lawrence. He like, yo, John, like, I wasn't messing with you. You came and tried to steal my leg. Like, it looked at it from a different kind of perspective.
That's crazy. It make you look at it
from his, yeah.
And then he said, yo, I was only a bully because John Kreese, my trainer,
made him that way.
He told us to be one way.
Yeah.
He told us, like, you show no mercy.
No mercy, Cobra Kai. Yeah.
Yo, you always strike first. So it's like, yo, then he realized, like his students, that he changed. He said, like, we don't do that no more. We want to win with honor and stuff. Like, it's just watch it. Put it like this. I want you to start watching this tonight. I guarantee you can just watch 2 episodes.
I think I saw.
Watch it, son.
I saw some of it.
I don't even watch TV and shit. Son,
I saw some of it on YouTube back in like before. I know like Daniel's son, his daughter throw a house party or something.
The daughter,
she tried to fix his. She hit his car. He tried to fix his. And Daniel fixed his car for free, or something like that. He owned a car dealership or something like that, and he like an asshole.
Yeah, that's what I don't like, because it make LaRusso look like now he's a snotty asshole that made it, and you know what I mean. And now because he's you start feeling bad for Johnny Lawrence, and he was
look
the bully.
At it from a different perspective.
It's dope. It kind of look like, you know how the Joker, how like the Joker's the bad guy, but when you watch the Joker, say, all right, now you understand his story a little bit. You feel for him. Son, watch it, son, and then we're gonna come back and just watch that shit, son.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah, but I got a question though.
Yeah,
talk about boxing. So my question is, do you think that boxing should be a school sport? Do you think boxing should be a school sport?
Yes. And
like
Benedict, we got a boxing team now, a boxing program now, and I think boxing is important because one, no black man. I be thinking of things from black perspective.
Yeah. Learn
self-defense. Like you don't learn you don't nobody take you to the backyard and show you like, yo, this how you fight. You understand what I'm saying? You learn from slap boxing with older cousins and maybe getting in a few scrums, but a lot come with boxing. A lot of discipline, like with karate, you gotta be disciplined to train, to wake up, to run, to do stuff like that, and that's good. That'll be good for kids.
But my thing is,
it's a science. So, it's not as vulgar. It's not as barbaric as the UFC and nothing like that. Like
yeah. Then like you got gloves and. But when I say that, do you think they should try? Like for instance, should Behringer boxing team go fight Westside boxing team? Shit like that.
Yeah, why not?
Well, you know, somebody say, what if somebody fuck around and die out there?
Nobody gonna die. Ain't nobody that good.
Well, I mean, you know, you won't have kids coming home bloody and broken nose and shit like that.
In football, people getting what's that shit called? With their brain? CTE from playing football.
I think so.
That'd be that. Yo, I'm happy that Benedict that we did that. That's a good thing.
Not even that though. But think about this though. What about, like, let's say me and you've been talking shit about me all week.
So that's what better way to handle it.
So instead of us fighting in the bathroom getting in trouble,
we gonna go in the ring and get right.
We both get gloves.
But I wouldn't do that.
End of the week.
I wouldn't do that. If I was the boxing coach, you gotta join. You gotta join now if you gonna fight somebody. You can't just. Cause you can't just have people just go to class, come in here, let's get right. Nah, you gotta join now, and then
that would be wild. I wonder why that wasn't a thing. Like we got basketball, you got rugby teams in high school. Because
people said it's too violent. I don't know, and it don't cost nothing. It's not like you gotta pay.
Well, you would need a ring.
Yeah, but you can practice in the gym. You wrestle, and they set up the wrestling match.
You don't need a ring, though.
You don't need a ring, but how much a ring costs?
Shit, probably a lot.
Nah, not that much. All right, what costs more, a football field or a ring? Or a basketball gym or a ring?
Football fields don't cost money. That's nature.
No, you gotta build a football field, stadium for kids to play football in.
About the field.
Nah, you gotta build that for a school.
My bad. I'm just thinking about the field in itself.
Yeah, no, you gotta build that, and you gotta buy the land that it's on. That's mad money. But
I think it's probably owned by NPS. Like it's not. I don't think you got nobody, but I think it's like NPS owns it or you got the rights to it.
So you think because Shabazz built that new football? Yeah, that school had to build that.
Yeah, but I don't think the school had to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? It's like granted. Like I don't think the school got to pay. Like who pays? The principal? Or the budget?
No. It's in the school's budget. How much income they bring in, and and maybe they get a grant from somebody. That's why they named the field after stuff like NBA field because like they donated them money or something. Yeah, some stuff like that.
Yo, that leads to let's get into it. Because I'm tired of people saying this on social media. I'm tired of people saying that Giannis
trash
and Pascal are trash.
Both of them trash.
That's funny.
Both of them horrible. Both African. Greek. He's not no Greek. He's an African refugee, and he claiming Greek. I hate that.
First of all, pull up since you like pulling up stats.
I don't want his numbers are gonna tell you a lie, son. You're gonna see he averaged 30, 12, and 6. That's cool. He's still not good.
Yo, I don't care who you are.
He's a center. He's a center that they let handle the ball.
I don't care who you are. You cannot average. You can't average.
Yes, you can. Obviously, you see what he did in the playoffs.
First of all,
he did good. He ain't do good.
He did good.
They locked him up, son. He was getting strapped up, and he can't do nothing for you at the end of the. And they lost in 5, and they won.
This what I think. And one thing I notice about you, yo, when it comes to basketball play, I think if you don't have a crossover, if you don't have a crossover,
no, I don't care about crossover.
You're a bum.
And basketball,
if you don't have a crossover,
Luka don't got no crossover, and I think he's nice. He has no crossover. He's nice.
But, all right, if you don't have handle,
it's not handle. In basketball, what makes you good, remember when rap used to say, you could be good at rapping, but what makes you nice is if you have bars, this, that, and the third. Used to say that. What makes you nice in basketball is when you're fundamentally skilled, when you can pass, dribble, and shoot well. That's what makes you a good basketball player. That is what makes you good. Not because your numbers that you get. It's about if you can pass.
All stats for this year.
The second in verse what's the name? He didn't L, son. He did not L.
Hold on, I think wait.
He didn't L.
Pull up his stats from. I'm talking about the series that just lost. The series that they just lost.
It wasn't
He
impressive.
still averaged like 25 a game.
So
what you mean 25 a game with 15 rebounds?
Do you know what they was doing?
What can he do? Average 40?
Now,
if he want to average 40 a game. First of all, Eric Bledsoe was a bum.
Okay.
He was the bum.
Yeah, okay.
Do you agree?
No.
How he not a bum? He averaged 11 points. He like 30% shooting.
He got to have the ball in his hands. Greek got the ball in his hands the majority of the time. Bledsoe don't have the ball in his hands. Bledsoe is not an off the ball player. If Eric Bledsoe was on the ball,
he averaged 18 something in the regular season. Then you go to 13. That means it's you.
I don't think he averaged 18.
He probably averaged probably more than that.
Averaged 18.
Probably 18, 19. Then you average 12. That's you making a major drop.
Eric Bledsoe did not average 18 this year. No way he averaged 18. Let's look that up.
Let's look it up.
Let's look that up. Eric Bledsoe. I don't know if that was the case. He would have been a hot commodity in fantasy. He would have been a very hot.
What you think he averaged? 15?
Maybe that sound better, like 14, something like that.
Regular season stats.
He averaged 14. No, 14 was more realistic. 18 is a difference maker. He averaged 14.
All right, so 15.
14, 5, and 4. But Greek against the Miami Heat, all they did was block off the lane because he cannot. Once the game is slowed in transition, he gonna kill you. One thing Greek has, which I was telling cats, his footwork, immaculate footwork. He has immaculate footwork. I will give him that. His footwork is outstanding.
Great defensive player.
No.
Great defensive player.
No.
Great rim protector.
No. He's none of that.
He's an exceptional passer.
He didn't take nobody out of the game. He's not an exceptional passer. He averaged
like 6 assists a game.
You can average 6 and not be. He got the ball in his hands the whole game. He's not an exceptional passer.
A lot of big men had a ball in their hand.
No. He's the point guard. He's the point guard on the Bucks. He's the point forward. He has the ball all game, and he cannot do nothing when you sit down on him and it's in half court, he can't do nothing.
You know how many players that's considered great that couldn't do anything and did the same? If you
Who?
did the same thing,
That's a point. That's a guard. That's considered
He's
great
not a
and couldn't do
guard.
it. He is a guard.
He's a power forward.
He's a point forward. He has the ball in
He's a
his
point
hand.
forward.
He initiates the offense. That means you're doing guard stuff. If not, get down on the block like Shaq. If that's what you are, then.
So how did he have like 26 and
He was scoring. He didn't get 26 every night, but he
averaged like 25. That
He was score. He was, and they lost in 5 games. And the only game they won.
One he didn't play.
And the only game they won is the game they didn't play. That's the only game they won. Chris Middleton was wilding, and they won. The only game he didn't play. Every game he played.
It wasn't because of him, though.
Oh, my God, son.
Giannis is nice.
No, he's not. He's not good. Him and Siakam is trash. They are not good. He's, look, 21, 16, and 9, 7 for 21. They sat down on his. He's a bum. Over 7 for 3.
Go to the other game. Go to the other game. That's not all the games.
Yo, this man is not crazy, son. He is not crazy at all.
29. 10 for 18. Come on, dog. That's over 50%. What you want? That's over 50%.
They lost.
With 14
and they lost this game. They lost this game.
Because of him? You want to say 'cause of him?
18, 10, and 9. They lost.
And then
29, 14, 21, 16, 9,
that's
19,
a great game.
4, and they lost all these games.
7 21 not good, but he made up. He had 16 points and 19 assists. Like, what more can you want?
You're watching the stats. I watched the game and what happened in the fourth quarter.
The game, but he cannot do it all by himself.
What did they do to him in the fourth quarter? They sat down and said, "You're not getting no bucket," and he didn't get no buckets. Jimmy Butler was on the bench. He's Duncan Robinson I was listening to him on the JJ Redick podcast. He said Jimmy Butler was saying when he was yelling, "I'm the best player in this series. I'm the best player." And Jimmy Butler looked way better than Greek. Greek looked trash. Y'all think he good for what? Because you're looking at his numbers.
Nah.
It didn't impact winning. He was trash. In the fourth quarter, they sat down on him. He could do nothing. Nothing. He's trash.
He's not
He
trash.
cannot be your main guy. You will never win. And what he's doing?
All they need is CP3, and they win the chip. And
No.
he's still be the best player on the team.
You know, guess what's going to happen if CP3 come?
What?
He off the ball. It's a way different. Now he'll be effective because he ain't going to be on the ball because Chris Paul not playing off the ball.
Maybe he's not supposed to be the. First of all, I got Eric Bledsoe.
Eric Bledsoe's off the ball.
If he wasn't a trash point guard, then maybe he'd be
No,
right.
Eric Bledsoe trash.
You calling Greek trash? Eric Bledsoe not trash?
Eric Bledsoe's way better than him at basketball.
You crazy?
He is better than him at basketball. He could dribble, pass, and shoot better than him. That's what make you nice at basketball.
He's a guard.
Yeah, I know. So get this nigga
he
off the ball then.
Him. Naturally,
Good. So get him off the ball then.
That's what. Then maybe he shouldn't be what's the name? But
he shouldn't be on the ball. He's on the ball.
Bum.
He's a bum. Look, he's shooting from 3. He keeps shooting threes, and they letting him shoot. He can't do nothing. They making him shoot. This is what they do. They back off and they say if you come to the paint,
Greek contributes in too many ways.
If you're gonna come to the paint, Greek freak, guess what? Guess who's gonna be there for you? Bam and everybody like this, walling it off. Now he can't get to the paint. You know what he gotta do? Settle for that stupid looking jump shot. Him and Siakam are trash. You telling me Siakam is better than Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum? Hell no.
He's not better than that.
Hell no, he's not better than they nice. They are nice.
Siakam is nice too.
No, he not. What do he do that's good?
Everybody said Siakam ain't.
What do he do that's good?
Everybody said, Kawhi and Raptors about to be done. Look what he did. He led them to
him? No. The team.
What's the averages for the year? What's the averages for the year? And I'm gonna say something too. The team.
They have a very good team. I don't even know how to spell this fool name.
There you go.
I was mistyping. He averaged 22 and 7 and 3.
23 and
Boo.
and 7.
Everybody in his team averaged numbers. Everybody in his team had numbers
Siakam,
this year.
He just can't be the lead man on the team.
He's trash. He's very not good. He's
why don't
so
you like
booty.
him? Like I said, because he don't have handle.
It's not. It don't got nothing to do
with
it.
He's a great defender. He gets to
good.
the basket. He knows how to finish. Like he makes plays.
He can't. He's not good at basketball.
He's not good at basketball. How he not good at basketball?
He's not good, son.
How he not good at basketball?
You're good to me. You're good when you can dribble, pass, shoot. When you can do those 3, that makes you nice.
You know how many players I can name?
I ain't mean to say good. I ain't mean to say good. I meant to say nice. He's not nice. He's good.
Is Carmelo nice?
Hell yeah.
Carmelo couldn't dribble.
Carmelo is a big man.
Giannis,
he's a big man.
He a big man.
He's not a big man. He's a
power
wing.
forward.
He's not a power forward. He's a small forward.
He's a power forward.
No, he's a 3.
6'9" power forward. Say right there.
Because the league now is small ball, so they put him at the 4. But he's a 3. He's not a power forward. Serge Ibaka and Marc Gasol are there 4 and 5. Come on now.
He don't start. Ibaka don't start.
He comes in to close out games, and it's at 4 and 5 is Marc Gasol and it's Serge Ibaka. He's at the 3.
So Karl Malone is nice.
Karl Malone is not nice. Karl Malone was good.
Okay, he's not
and
nice.
He was great. And forget good, he was great.
So Giannis isn't great?
No.
Why he not great? Because he didn't play 20 years yet?
No, it's because
if he continues doing what he's doing for 20 years, he's great.
No,
he's great.
In your opinion,
like I can say Karl Malone can't pass like him.
Karl Malone is a power forward. He don't have the ball. Stockton had the ball. Stockton, the one that's first in the NBA in assists. He the one that had the ball.
So is Giannis more skilled than Karl Malone? Skilled.
No. Karl Malone can hit an 18-foot jump shot. No
Giannis
problem.
Can hit an 18-footer?
No. And he shows us every playoff series.
They're ready.
Okay. He shows you every playoff series. He don't do nothing. He's trash. Greek is trash. This guy is hot trash. He is horrible.
He's hot trash.
Horrible.
Okay, so
I'm not giving him a max deal. Would you give him a max deal? You want him to bring your franchise from the ashes? He not doing it.
They supposed to be a lottery team. They
allegedly
lost the best player in the league.
No.
Or top 3 player in the league, and then went to the second round of the playoffs and lost to do or die.
No.
And that's big partly because of Siakam. He plays a major part in that.
No.
They said Siakam couldn't lead a team.
No, he didn't lead them.
Who the leader?
Kyle Lowry was their leader. And Kyle Lowry. They got Kyle Lowry, who averaged 19,
somebody you say that's not
5
good.
and 7.
Van Fleet was not that good anyway.
Van Fleet would not be good on another team. That's not crazy. Am I spell it wrong?
Van Fleet, nice.
No, he's not.
Ask Steph Curry.
Let him leave. Let him leave. I dare him to leave. Oh, Van Fleet, my bad. He averaged 17. So you got 3 people on your team that average
6 and 7.
You got 3 people on your team that average over 17 points per game. That means you got a good team, and that's exactly what you got, a good team.
Not necessarily.
What?
The Cavs had 3 players damn near that average.
Who?
Sexton.
Okay, he averaged 20, and then that's it.
Love
didn't even play all year. Really?
And who else? And this is Tristan's best year. Tristan averaged like 16 probably.
Are you serious?
I think Tristan did average about 16 until
Tristan Thompson.
Then he had Drummond. So I mean,
they got Drummond at the trade deadline, and they already was losing. Tristan Thompson averaged 12 points, and he's
12 and 10. That's pretty good.
No, it's not.
12 and 10 is good.
All he doing is getting rebounds because they miss all the time because they don't got no. They got until they. I love Colin Sexton, but you got to have Garland be the point guard. Cause look, he can't 21 3.
That's crazy.
They got nobody. They got nobody to initiate no offense. Guard, so they got to move him off the ball and just let Garland be the point guard. But it's rough.
He's too short. He's too small.
Nah, it's not that too small. It's just they got to give him the ball, and it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Why
did they draft Garland though?
That was dumb. I don't know, cause he good, but
he may be better than Sexton, but.
They gotta
ship one in.
They gotta ship one.
I don't know who's gonna want him, honestly.
Who gonna want who?
Who's gonna want Sexton?
I don't know. He gotta go to the right team.
It gotta be somebody like
he gotta
Detroit,
go to
maybe.
He gotta go to he gotta go over to Dallas and just play off the bench or something like that.
Yeah, he's best as 6-man. He's a 6-man.
Yeah, he'll be good as a 6-man.
You was big on him. So
I love Colin Sexton.
Are you willing to admit that he's not who you thought he was gonna be?
He averaged 20 this year. If they gotta build you can't he can't be your main ball handler though. He not good at that. That's not what he do.
I wish I could find those tweets you saying he better than Trae Young. I wish I could find those tweets, yo. I wish I could find those tweets. Cough that one up.
I would have took Sexton over Trae Young coming out. I would have got and if I would have got fired for that, I would have got fired. But I would have took Sexton over Trae Young. I definitely would have.
What was he picked? Sexton. Like 3 maybe or
no, it was later than that. Because Trae Young got picked high.
Trae Young was number 1, right?
It was like number
2. Because
no, it's 3. He was 3. The Hawks picked him and traded him. I mean, the Mavericks picked him. No, Hawks picked Luka and then traded him for Trae Young. He was picked. What pick was my boy? He was the 8th pick. Colin Sexton was the 8th pick. They messed this draft up big time. The Kings should have took Luka 2nd and did not even look back. They should have picked him. This dude
only played 75 games, and he hurt his foot again. Jaren Jackson, yeah, they picked Luka and just traded him to Dallas for Trae Young. Then Mo Bamba, we picked Kevin Knox. We should have picked my number one on my list was Kevin Knox, and number 2 was SGA, who disappeared in the playoffs. SGA disappears. Too much for him.
Oh yeah, he stunk.
Too much for him.
He wasn't ready. He stunk.
Playoffs is too much for him.
He stunk.
He lost me with that one. He done. Luka got 3,285 points. He got 1,136 rebounds. That's almost more than Ayton, and 967 assists. That's almost more than Trae Young got a lot more. Luka is gonna be Luka crazy. Luka insane, but I got Trae Young.
I can't front. I'm not even big. I'm not big on like foreigners. I always say I always pick an American over a foreigner.
Luka insane. He should have went number 1.
And then he don't even. You look at him, he don't even like. He not in like he don't have like an NBA body. Like he's kind of big.
He like, don't need it. He like Paul Pierce.
Yeah, like
he like Paul Pierce. And when you skill it reigns supreme. You don't gotta jump high. You don't gotta run fast. Skill reigns supreme in the game of basketball.
He probably got a belly, and he just like he.
I'm going to win the championship in Dynasty. I got Trae. I got 29. Hold on.
I got another question.
Go ahead.
This is a whole different topic.
Whatever the topic is.
Is Westbrook done?
Westbrook is a bum. He can't play alongside hard times. He can't play alongside nobody.
Can he play along anybody?
No.
So let me ask you this. I remember like everybody started saying, Iverson just a cancer. Is he the new Iverson?
No. Iverson is better than him. Much better.
No, I'm talking about just as far as like, all right, was Iverson the cancer?
What? Jabril Pepper ran a punt back? Oh, no, my bad.
It's a game on right now?
Yeah. We can watch that joint when it's over with. I'm going to look at the Dynasty. New York Knicks.
Yeah, I'm about to, shit, it's going to be dark as shit. I'm about to...
Let me see what's going on here. Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold on. You see the K next to the names? You could pick keepers, the people that you're going to keep. So, I got Lillard, Jaylen Brown, Oubre, Bertans, who probably going to go to a new team next year, Clint and Trae, RJ. I got Barry. I don't know why y'all let me get him.
I don't know why you would pick him, bro. He's injury prone, and he don't even know he want to play basketball.
He going to go crazy, and when he start going crazy, I could trade him.
He want to be a scientist.
I got Nurkic, Clay. Y'all wasn't...
John Wall, Gamble. I don't even
No Gamble. He going to be back next year. Karis LeVert, Miles Bridges, and Markelle.
False is he disappointed me. I thought he was gonna be better, yo.
He's ill this season.
He did okay. He's decent.
If I'd have dropped that nigga, he would have got picked up quick.
Yeah, that's
Boogie. That's just to pick up. I don't know.
He a disappointment.
And all the rest of these people is just. I'm keeping Nas Reed too, just in case. I love Nas Reed game. I got the best team. I'm winning the championship.
I'm definitely winning. I got Bam Greek. That's it's over.
Yeah, no. Where your team at? There you go. You got Kyle Lowry, Zach LaVine.
Woof.
You bit the bubble hype.
Oh my God!
You bit the bubble hype. He not gonna do that during the season.
Yes, he is.
No,
that was regular season. The bubble is regular season technically.
He ain't gonna do that.
Yes, he is.
Greek,
especially if Oladipo. I don't think he might not ever be the same.
I had Bam. SGA.
I think Gordon about to have a breakout season.
He gonna be getting hurt all the time.
Because Gordon gonna break out.
See,
SGA gonna break out because Chris Paul's going. You know he going, so that's gonna give SGA the straight green light.
He already had the green light though, and they probably gonna start Dennis Schroeder too. Once Chris Paul leaves, Dennis Schroeder starts.
Chris Paul,
then your team winds down after that. My team got superstars.
The last stop and Kobe White about to break out too.
Hell no.
Kobe White is nice.
I got superstars.
Nah.
I got superstars. You don't got enough star power to rock with me.
Stars. I got
stars. I got superstars.
And Hachimura, whatever his name is.
Hachimura, no good.
Nice. He about to break out too.
No good.
He about to break out. Oh, and we already know LaVine's an all-star, so
no good. I got too many.
My team
headers.
Crazy. So let's talk about Westbrook though.
Yeah, I don't Westbrook.
So first, so KD right? Yeah, KD like he was right.
No,
KD was right.
But this
that's
the problem,
just his game. His game can't change.
But this the problem. He fit perfectly with KD. You know why? Because KD is so good that he can get his numbers
regardless.
Shooting 15 shots, he gonna shoot 50, 40, 90, and he gonna get 30.
Harden can't do that.
Hard times gotta have the ball. He gotta have the ball. And when they all three played together, Hard Times was their point guard. It wasn't Westbrook. Hard Times, when he got in off the bench, he was the one who ran the offense and he didn't matter. He didn't care. He took less shots. He didn't start wilding to Houston. He used to score sometimes, but it ain't matter. Westbrook done, son. Horrible.
So, do you think it ever gets to the point where they got to do just like Iverson, like, yo, you got to come off the bench now? Do you think
Hell no. Westbrook, you can't tell that nigga to come off the bench. He going to average a triple-double for you still. Not on the Rockets.
His triple-doubles is forced, though, bro. I think it's forced a lot.
He's still going to do it, though.
I mean, so what's next for him, though? Should Rockets trade him?
First
of all, who's going to take? Nobody's going to take that contract.
Mike D'Antoni, I'll take it. If you want to come to the Knicks, I'll be with it. I'll be with that. Fuck it.
Would you trade RJ Barrett right now for Westbrook?
Yep.
First of all, he's on the you either progressing or going down. He's on the downside. He will never be better than he is right now. That just is what it is. He reached his peak. He's on the downside.
What the problem was,
so he can't get better.
You gotta put the right people around him.
And he stayed hurt. He stayed hurt now. He didn't even play the first half of the playoffs. So it's like that's a gamble. Right now, I just don't know if
you just gotta put the right people around him.
Man, listen.
You gotta put the right people around him. You have to. If you don't do that,
so who's the right people? Who's
people? Steven Adams was perfect. He don't want no shots. Andre Roberson, if he came back and was healthy, he don't want to shoot the ball at all. So put him. People that's gonna play. Like, look, Iverson he brought this team to the finals, and he did this because the system was perfect. Aaron McKee, Dikembe Mutombo, Eric Snow, Tyrone Hill, all them type of players who don't need the ball. Iverson can shoot as much as he wants, and then Raja Bell. Iverson can shoot as much as he wants, and just let the other people do little man stuff, and it's going to work beautifully. And with Westbrook had Oladipo, Sabonis on his team. Sabonis turned out to be a 20 and 10 guy, but it don't work because they got to have the ball. You can't have people that need the ball with Iverson. You just can't. So,
the Rockets wasn't the right team.
It wasn't it was never going to work. He can't. Westbrook he can't give you nothing in the half court all crazy.
His shooting is atrocious.
Yeah, it's rough, man. You asking for a lot.
His shooting is atrocious, yo. Like,
you asking for a whole lot.
He damn near Ben Simmons status.
No, hell, he ain't that bad.
Ben Simmons making threes now.
No, he not. He only shot like 2.
So I guess the percentage is higher, but
Ben Simmons not.
Honestly, I'd rather 2 for 3. I'd rather 2 for 4 than 4 for 20.
Ben Simmons don't got nothing for you. He got nothing for you.
So right now, you're taking Ben Simmons or Westbrook?
Ben Simmons younger. I'll take Ben Simmons because he's younger, and I'll just build the right team. You gotta do him like if Mike D'Antoni go to the Sixers, Ben Simmons gonna average double.
And if that's what you call white privilege.
Yeah. Well, no, I like D'Antoni.
If Mike D'Antoni goes to Sixers, that's white privilege. This guy failed all the time. Why do he keep getting jobs?
He ain't get fired from Houston.
But why do he keep getting jobs though? Like,
because he a genius.
Is he a genius?
A basketball genius. That system is beautiful.
Man,
that's basketball.
First of all, the small ball did wasn't smart.
If Daniel House ain't get
that wasn't smart.
If Daniel House ain't get thrown out, they would have won another game.
So you would never win a title with a 6'8" center. So that don't make no sense.
They beat the shit out of LA the first game. They got selfless people on their team.
I think the Lakers was off. Because they swept. Didn't the Lakers sweep the first series?
No.
It was like 5 games.
They went to 5.
They was off a week, so they was a little rusty. But the real Lakers came in game 2. You saw what it was. You're not going nowhere. So
they needed everybody. They needed everybody in the same joint. Hard Times as your point guard. That's a beautiful system.
Do you think that Harden will ever leave or demand a trade?
No. I wish.
Strip club in Houston too popular. He probably never leave. But
yo, people annoy me with that. It's a picture. They was like, yo, it's not even 24 hours after. What they want him to do? The game over. Like they lost. He left the bubble. He illin' now. What? Like
he was at the club?
No, he was at some like outside thing eating or something. So what?
That was probably resurfaced somewhere. But I mean,
people ridiculous.
Yeah, but what's he done? Yo, he done. And then like. Yo, the turnovers, yo. God damn, he's a turnover machine.
A lot. He do
that kind of, yo, like, I don't know, man. Like, Westbrook just done.
I love Hard Times though. I really think nobody better than him. And Greek fucked up when he said, "Yo, wherever they whoever Harden was guarding, we was gonna try to go at him.
Well, Luka said that. Or Greek said
that? Greek said that, and then what happened?
Harden played D now, yo. I can't front. Harden D got a little better. It got better.
Pause.
Pause. Major pause.
He always played defense, and I always said that. Defense. Okay.
Like this Harden.
He switched on to with that team they switch everything. He be switching on the power forwards and he be containing them like in centers and shit like that. Hard Times always played defense. People saying that always annoy me because it's not true.
He always played D.
Always played.
So
defense.
Harden got no holes in his game.
Hard Times is the best offensive player probably we ever seen.
Better
One
than
of
Jordan?
them. Nah, maybe not better than Mike, but he close.
Better than Kobe.
Offensively, it's close too. I ain't gonna disrespect.
He's a way better passer than Kobe was.
Yeah, he got a lot. He got that.
He got a better court vision.
He got that part of his game. So I don't know. I don't want to disrespect Kobe, but he up there as one of the best offensive players we have ever witnessed with our own two eyes.
Easily,
he could do everything for you. He averaged 44 a month. He did all that type shit. He's insane, son. He scored 30 for like 30 straight games. He did everything.
And he's not even super fast. He just like a surgeon.
Highly skilled.
He's not like some type
highly skilled.
He's not gonna blow by. He just
God damn. Look at
when you look because I don't remember exactly when he played for OKC.
I do.
He wasn't doing that kind of shit for OKC.
He was because he ain't had a ball.
I don't think
he was the point guard.
His handle wasn't as developed as it is now.
Yes, it is.
Nah,
he just passed more. He was more because he could be a point guard.
You telling me
he played like that in college?
His dribble in Houston. His dribble in OKC the same way it was in Houston.
At Arizona State, it was the same way.
He was putting niggas down.
Yeah, he always was nice, son.
Damn, damn, she called me.
He always was crazy. It never was no getting around that. Man always was crazy.
Hello? Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, that happened earlier when I was calling her too. Text her because you text her.
Hold on, y'all. You on the phone?
Oh yeah.
His game's great. Come on. I got James Conner playing right now.
I'm not home. I'm at LA house, but I'm probably
got 9 yards.
I'm probably gonna leave here in another half because I don't have my key.
I need James Conner to ill. Let me look at that.
I got the front key. I don't got the key to the
Deontay Johnson fumble.
Apartment.
Good. Come on, Pittsburgh. Get a ball to James Conner. Let James Conner eat. That's all I need. And then I'm gonna make this comeback.
Are you on your way back?
Both his players are playing now. Then AJ Brown and Noah Fant going ill. That's all I need. Come on, y'all. Come on. God damn.
So, all right, this is my next pick. This is the reason why I want to especially do this topic because I'm a Mini fan. I'm rolling with Mini. So my question is, what do you think Minnesota should do with the number 1 pick? When you look at the team,
trade it.
I think it's traded, right?
Trade it.
I'm traded. Why shouldn't they? Why shouldn't they?
You don't need LaMelo. Let's go to a mock draft.
You got D. Russell.
Let's go to a mock draft and look. Let's go to a mock draft. And let's look at the players. I think y'all don't need Wiseman to put next to. Y'all could get Anthony Edwards now though. You could get Anthony Edwards from Georgia. You know about Anthony Edwards?
I saw the highlights.
He nice. He's like
a 6'5" too, right?
He a wing. Y'all need a wing. Y'all got Culver though.
We got Culver and we got that other. What's the other nigga name?
Who?
Oh, he kind of trash. Okogie and then we got Beasley. Then we got Beasley.
Malik Beasley.
He was cooking when he came over from Washington.
None of them better than Anthony Edwards. He nice. He a cannon. He's a cannon. Y'all,
you think he could be the truth?
He could be like one of the next good 2 guards. Because there's not a lot of good 2 guards in the league.
Look at that 3-point percentage. Good God.
He just shot the shit whenever he wanted. He shot OD. So Anthony Edwards, you want LaMelo not going there. That's wrong. Wiseman, but y'all got Cat, who I don't like no more. I traded Sabonis and Booker for him. I can't believe I did that. I still can't believe I did that.
We don't need Wiseman.
This boy nice.
You can use a 3.
Y'all can use Dingy.
Is he nice?
He supposed to be, but see, that's when now you playing with fire, picking these international people.
I think Luka is going to change the world. Now everybody over there is going to get. He could be decent.
See,
now everybody because they want the next Luka.
See,
so now they're going let's just draft him. He could be the next Luka.
Now Obi Toppin crazy. Obi Toppin dunk like Blake Griffin. This is Blake Griffin. This is Blake Griffin right here. Illin with the dunks and all that stuff. Could be this guy. I hope he fall to us.
We
I pray to God. He a point guard. Y'all don't need him.
But looking at his numbers, you could tell people probably could be a triple-double guy.
He's crazy, son. Tyrese Halliburton. Killian Hayes supposed to be. He like D'Angelo Russell. I looked at him.
How many games was played before everything got shut down? This is why probably this draft gonna be hard.
No. They played all the way up until that's the only thing that ain't happened.
And that's what honestly
it stopped right before the conference tournament.
Yeah, because March. Yeah, the tournament is I think when most of the drafts selects get you know what I mean. That's when you can tell who you see who made the boys and men you know what I mean. So they gonna shrink off the regular season. Damn.
If I was Minnesota, I would say
I got an idea.
We got mad picks. I would say who gonna give you the most picks? You can have the first pick.
I'm gonna make a what's the name right here that I think would be good. Number 1 pick for Michael Porter. What you think?
Hell no. Y'all don't want. Why would y'all do that? Why would y'all do that?
Who in that draft you just showed me? You think? And we showed Michael Porter already showed he built. Against the Clippers, they're supposed to be the best defense in the league in the playoffs. And he showed he built, son. He's 6'. He's a 6'10" small forward, son.
Guess what? Denver not doing that. 1 and 2. Y'all shouldn't do that. Don't do that. Get one of these young dudes, man.
Michael Porter only 20. That's the thing. Only 20. He's an automatic bucket, son.
Get one of these young dudes. They not gonna do that. So who Denver gonna pick?
What they need? I don't know what they need, but they don't need him.
They
don't need him.
They gotta have their team. Jamal Murray now, who I didn't respect before, he crazy. He gonna be a leading scorer, 25 a night.
I remember, son. I remember you said you thought Moody was gonna be the next.
Yeah, I did.
Son,
everybody
Jamal
did.
Jamal Murray came in. Son, he Maple Jordan. Jamal Murray really Maple Jordan. I know they call one of them niggas that. He the Maple Jordan.
Nah, we ain't gonna say that.
He the Maple Jordan.
Cause he doing alright versus Kawhi and them, but he ain't illin' like that. He ain't illin' like that now. Come on.
Yo, son,
y'all gotta take Anthony Edwards.
Millsap done, so I think he above now. So maybe they can pick a 4. But yo, I love Michael Porter, sir. I love him, son. He could be an all-star on Minnesota, so he would be an all-star on Minnesota.
No, y'all don't need him. Y'all
gotta get perfect fit, son.
Y'all gotta get Anthony Edwards. Y'all gotta keep that pick. Man, the more I look at it, y'all gotta keep that pick and get Anthony Edwards.
We should always pick a big man over a guard, I think.
Hell no.
Because guards come by easier.
You don't need
guards are easier to come by.
Not elite ones. How many Donovan Mitchells is it? How many Jimmy Butlers is it? How many? They ain't there no more.
Yo, think about this. Why do you think look at the point guards? So you got point guards that supposed to make they can't even fit. It's just too many good guards. Guards are easier to come by than big men.
Not good ones.
You're not gonna find that many 6'10" small forwards.
How many great guards do the Knicks had in the past 10 years?
That's because they got terrible organization.
No, it's just because it's guards is different.
So
guards is different.
If you Minnesota,
I'm drafting Anthony Edwards.
Straight first you said trade it.
Or trade it for
not for Michael Porter.
No, Denver not gonna do that anyway. But see, did y'all give up on Kova already? Jared Kova just got drafted.
Exactly. So why get him?
He better than him.
Fulfill a spot that we need. Like I think who we got starting the 3. I
like Okogie. I like Josh Okogie.
I had him on. He's
no, not fantasy. He gonna play defense. He gonna do that. He get. D'Angelo Russell there.
After we traded Covington, I'm trying to think.
That was dumb.
He went to Philly before he went to Washington. He went to Philly first, right?
That was dumb.
No, he came from Philly.
Came from Philly to y'all and then went to Houston. What a dumb move.
And that's how we got Beasley.
What a dumb move.
I like Covington.
Malik Beasley gonna have to start for y'all.
He does everything.
That was dumb. I don't know why y'all did that.
I think we had that Home Gomez. I think one of them little.
Hernan Gomez.
I think he played the 3 for us. I think
the 4.
Yeah.
That's Juan Hernan Gomez.
Not Melo. Towns need help down there.
Big Cat let me down, man. Let Nazi Reed start at the 4.
It really looked many bad. It looked like it make when you look at what Jimmy doing with the Heat.
Yeah,
it made many like damn. So was Jimmy Butler the problem? Was Jimmy the problem?
No, Jimmy said
it's just too soft.
Jimmy said y'all niggas didn't want to win. He said everybody was in there playing around, being cute. Yeah. When they said he came into practice,
bro, they in Minnesota, ain't shit to do there to play. They in Minnesota.
He said he came into practice and rocked with the second unit and beat the starters, Wiggins and Towns.
That's wild.
Come on, man.
Yo, speaking of Heat, let's predict this Boston series.
Going 7 of them things. I don't know who gonna win.
I don't know, yo.
If because Kemba disappears. Kemba disappears in the playoffs.
Kemba because usually, yo,
Even though at the end of the game he did make he had one game winner.
He made that look
and he domed what's his name.
Yeah.
But then they hit the game winner. So I don't know.
I think it's going 6. I think Boston. If I was a betting man,
Boston.
I'm going Boston at 6.
I got Boston maybe, but in 7 though.
Because Harry coming back, that's just more weapons, yo. That's more weapons. And then they ain't even at full strength. Like they don't have none right now.
Who they got none? He got none. No, he played.
Why he not doing that?
They bring him off the bench now.
He making no impact.
It's because Dragic be ill now.
He stepped up.
You needed Dragic
big time. He stepped up.
Spoelstra a good coach because he made that adjustment. You took a dude that was starting all season and said, "Sorry, bro, you gotta come off the bench now."
And now Hero hooping.
Yeah, he crazy.
He is.
He crazy.
Hero got a black
Him and Duncan Robinson. Them dudes is crazy.
So you got Boston at 7?
Boston is 7, and then if Denver win, LeBron and them gonna get rid of them quick.
I don't think so.
Very quick. We got mad picks.
Who gonna D Murray though? Yo, he gonna light fucking Pope up. Whoever they got, Pope, Green, whoever, he gonna light them. He light them the fuck up.
I don't believe
Denver got the best bench in the NBA easily.
Boston.
Denver. I meant Denver. Denver got the best bench in the NBA.
Who they got coming?
They're the leading scoring bench.
Who they got coming off the bench?
Porter, Grant.
Will Barton not even playing. If they win and Will Barton come back and he ill, now it could be danger for the Lakers.
That's why they second unit could probably fuck with the worst team. They too deep, sir.
If Denver win, is AD gonna kill Jokic? Yo, you know
he got to play defense too though.
Denver had Jokic and Nurkic.
That's insane. Yo.
God damn, that's how I found out about Nurkic. Because when Jokic got hurt, I picked Nurkic up in fantasy. He was illin', and then they traded him. I wonder
what they're gonna do about Whiteside now. Because I know Whiteside probably came. Whiteside too good to be on the bench. Whiteside need to be starting somewhere.
If I'm Portland, I'm keeping him. Let a nigga come off the bench.
Whiteside was good. He was wilding it. I think he was killing shit in that first. Who they won in the first? No, that was round 1, right?
Yeah, they lost first round in 5.
But I know what's name was wild in one of them games.
Lillard was wilding, and that's who I got in Dynasty for the next 5-6 years. Lillard to go crazy. He showed what he was about. Yeah. I'm excited.
What do you think? Did you hear the reason why Charles Barkley said he not being in 2K?
He want money, right? He want them to pay him more money.
More? They don't get paid at all. He said he think all the old dudes should get paid.
Man.
So he said they using their likeness. Like, why they not getting paid?
They do get paid.
They don't get paid.
It's no way that shit is free. He said they don't get paid. Yes, they do. I just heard he wanted a bigger price tag.
No, he said he asked for money. They don't pay.
No, look, they 2K don't.
He said I'm not using my likeness for free.
No. Look, you got to strike a deal with the NBA Players Association. And I think even former players is still a part of the Players Association. I think.
But I don't so you think they paying deadlift shrimp? They not. I don't think he's getting paid.
You get a check, to use your like. That's why you can't have college basketball games no more because you can't pay them for their likeness. That's why you can't have no college basketball games. Can you imagine how fire?
Yo, that's crazy. Barkley was not been in 2K. Yo.
No, he won't let them use his likeness. He won't even let them use him for the halftime show. The in 2K.
Is he wrong for that or is he smart though?
He wrong for that, man. Stop being greedy. Just let him use you in the game, son. What's come on.
2K, they make a lot of money, son.
That's your favorite guy. You love Barkley, right? That's your favorite guy.
As a player, as a person, I don't like him. But as a player, he probably my favorite. He probably my favorite player. That's
silly shit to me. I don't get why he do that.
Even Jordan Jordan known for being like
they put that man on the cover. Yeah. At one point, but he in the game. I mean, I can understand Barkley want to get paid more than what he does.
I don't think they get paid though, bro.
They told me they said,
he said every year they try to get him.
Yeah, they said they'll pay him X amount. And he said
it's not enough.
He said it's not enough. What they get paid is not enough. He want to get paid more. For what though? It's not like nobody's going to be picking the Suns just because the old Suns.
Name you. What he's 6'6" and doing the shit he do. I think he's want to play with somebody like Barkley.
No, they don't. Ain't nobody picking
so are those Suns teams on there?
Yep.
But he's just not on there. They ain't the Suns team then. It's like
I know. I gotta look. I gotta look, but I think they are. I know for sure that
Like it's players that was on his team that's in my team mode, like the mode with the cars and all that shit.
That's outside right now.
Yeah, it's dark outside. We've been
it's
gone for a long time. We 3 hours is more than enough.
3 hours?
Yeah, that's 3 hours.
Yeah. So let's wrap it up with just prediction of the whole NBA.
I think
the rest of the what's name.
Game
7 tonight?
No.
I mean, no. It's game 1 of Heat and what's name tonight?
Tomorrow.
Damn.
I wish it was today. We be watching the games.
They were smart though. Don't put that shit on Monday Night Football. Though.
Yeah,
they were smart.
That was smart. They can move. I like this bubble. I think that every playoffs there should be a bubble. Every playoffs from this point forward.
But then again, it would defeat home court advantage.
Good. I don't care.
What's the point of playing then? What's the point of trying to? I mean, what's the point of like trying to be the best record in the league then? If it's not going to matter,
you playing for your seed.
But it don't matter.
So who you play against?
If I can't play in front of my crowd with my crowd energy, then
that don't matter. What matters is who you play. That's all. And then you can bring fans in the bubble. Like once the quarantine and shit over, I like this bubble
because then you want to play in front of your family.
And I also want it to be, an in-season tournament or a tournament for the teams that did not make the playoffs. Let them be in a bubble of their own, and they play for the number 1 pick or something like that. That would be so ill if they did another bubble.
Idea, but when they gonna tell about that? You can't have all these games on TV. Like when are they going?
Why not? They did now.
So you want to see like the Kings play the Cavs?
I'll watch it.
You don't want to see 7 games of that shit though. Make that shit best of 5.
I will watch 7.
Yeah, I mean anybody gonna watch it if you like basketball, but
hell
you don't want to see
every night we gonna have basketball.
We don't need 7 games of Kings and fucking
and especially if they playing for the number, that'd be OD. That'd be fire.
But how many teams will play though?
All the teams that didn't make the playoffs. So it'd be like 8 and 8. It's a 16.
It's more than 16 teams.
It's 32 teams.
32 teams. So 16.
8 times 4. So the 2 teams on both sides, top 8 on both sides is 16. Top 8 on the bottom side is make 32. 16 plus 16, 32.
I think maybe whoever had the top 4 worst record.
No.
And just do like a 4-team tournament like that.
Because I wanted.
That's too many. That's too much.
I wanted to see my team play in a.
You just want to see
during
like
quarantine. I'm a Knicks fan. You like people that I'm sure everybody.
Just to see how them play in a series.
Kings fans wanted to see their team play. Whatever fans wanted to see their team play.
Last time I seen the Kings in the playoffs, yo.
It's been a long time.
Yo, how they made the playoffs since Chris Webber?
Boogie never made the playoffs in Sacramento.
Oh my god, yo.
It wasn't his fault though. It wasn't Boogie.
Trash organization. Did he ever play with De'Aaron Fox?
Nope.
No, because Fox was gone. I mean, he was gone by the time Fox got there.
They traded Boogie to damn New Orleans like a dummy. And then New Orleans didn't pay Boogie like a dummy.
Yo, what you think about this? Sixers need shooting. They ain't trying to let Buddy Hield go. Buddy Hield to Philly would be tough. Somebody out here, Buddy Hield on Philly.
What they gonna? He just got paid. What they gonna pay to get him? What they gonna trade to get him?
Tobias, he in a way. Trade Tobias.
Nah, Tobias better than Buddy.
Is he?
Yeah.
But Buddy ain't reached his prime yet, yo.
Yes, he did.
Buddy ain't reached his prime yet.
Oh, that's all you gonna.
His point per game keep getting better every year.
All you gonna see from Buddy is shooting the ball.
So you don't think Buddy could be a 25 a game scorer?
Hell no.
He already like at 20.
He ain't gonna never average. If he do, it's not gonna matter because they gonna.
You don't think Buddy Hield could be as good as Middleton?
No. Middleton shoot 50, 40, 90. Middleton nice.
Buddy got that skill to do that. If he don't do it already.
He don't do it because we would have known that. Yeah, but he ain't as good as Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton nice.
Probably not now. Middleton was Middleton as good as Buddy in his 3rd year?
Right. No, Middleton used to play for the Pistons, I think.
Damn.
Pistons I didn't even know dumb. That. They should have kept that nigga. Let me look. I think he used to play for the Pistons. I thought Bucks was
the first team he ever played for.
Nah.
He must have played like a year or 2.
I know he didn't play. I know he played for the damn Pistons. If it's not the Pistons, it's somebody else. Detroit Pistons. I know it.
How many years?
1 year.
Was he like he didn't get drafted or something?
No, hell yeah, he got drafted. He got drafted.
He was the last
pick. Ninth pick in the second round. Ninth pick.
Oh, my bad, I'm looking at
39th overall.
Wait, ninth pick, 39.
So in the second round, he got picked ninth.
I got you.
I knew he didn't.
He must went to a small college. What college he went to? Texas A&M. Well,
he went to Texas A&M. Yep. Wow. I knew he played for Detroit, and because I remember him in the summer league that year.
I gotta look at. I don't even know how to look at him. See if they got any highlights of that nigga in a Pistons jersey.
Do they got his? I want to see if they got his summer league stats because he played good in the summer league that year.
Too. They probably summer league stats in there, do they? Nope. Damn.
Come on, show me the summer league stats. That'd be OD if they got
I need Denver to win. You know, I go for the underdogs. I think a Denver-Boston finals would be lit.
Hell no.
Denver and Boston.
Look, they traded with Brandon Knight and this guy for Brandon Jennings.
Jennings. Look at their career.
Look at this shit, son. He made $470K. Then he made $788K. Imagine that's how much money you made, son. Then $915K. Then crazy. Straight to $15 million every year
for playing a game, for playing basketball.
59 million. That's insane.
That's
son.
Crazy, bro.
Basketball, crazy.
Yeah.
That's 3 hours. That's more than enough time on the pod. People gonna be able to listen to this one for a long time.
Made me forget my wiener, my hot dog.
Pause. Oh my God, this man said some crazy things.
So we about to
every Monday I record the pod. You can always come on.
Let's get these wieners, dog.
Hey yo, if you made it this far, shout out to you for listening. Shout out to us for keeping you entertained.
If you made it this far, he giving you a free jersey.
Let's go look at the Jason Burke tweet of the week so we can get the fuck out of here. Let me go to Twitter so we can see what this man Jason Burke talking about. I know he done said some craziness because that's what he does. Jason Burke says, here we go. Come on, Andrea Dudley. You have to do better than to block me when basically all I was doing was posting emojis on your videos and pictures. You did not give me a warning, and considering you are beautiful and show lots of skin in tight outfits, it seemed you wanted the attention. The Jason Burke tweet of the week, y'all. Shout out to Jason Burke. One day we're going to get him on the pod. Everybody, make sure you rate and review on the iTunes podcast app. Subscribe to the YouTube. Like the video. This is the Randy, what's my man name? I got to say his name right. What's the dude name? Lester Hudson from the God damn it. What's this dude name? Number 61 in the NFL. I forgot this brother name. Where he at? Let me find his name. Hold on. Leroy. It's Leroy some. I don't know. Rodney Hudson. There we go. Thank God I didn't give it up. This the Rodney Houston episode. And that's it. Appreciate y'all. See you next week. Episode 161. Eyes open. We out. Stop it here. Bam. And then